All right, all right, all right. Welcome. It is time for Influences of Wildmount here on this Thursday night as we play some Dungeons and Dragons with some extreme homebrew, testing some 1D&D rules and all types of stuff. So it is a ride, and hope you're here for it. We have some fun figuring out how to take the city of Rothold and take it from the butt of a joke to the butt of a compliment, I guess. And we are having tons of fun figuring it out. We went ahead and fought some abyssal chickens as well as some deep things that seem to steal them and want them in the Miskath Strand, and discovered there were deeper mysteries that lay beneath. But took our time, got back to the city, brought a big mote of earth with us that now floats above the magic shop of a knoll and is the base to make and bake delicious corky cookies. And we ended with an amazing cheer, and all of our people gained some influence points. But in the distance, we still have the helping hand doing everything they can do to help Rothold as well. So, with that, you're listening to Critical Role. Welcome to Deldore. You can go ahead and spend some channel points to support that. Players here with some inspiration, and feel free to chat, have fun, laugh with us. And yes. So, get on started. All right. It's been a day or two since the attack and thievery of chickens, your daring gambit to find new, and some could say better chickens, and terrify them by putting them on a high height to increase chicken production or egg production, and not only restore the current supply of corkies, but have it pushing even further. Currently, there are representatives of the Slayer's Take that come here and there. They were chased off, or Slayer's Cake rather. They were chased off by some of the supply issues, but they're around now again, and are attempting to see if they can indeed partner with all of you, begin some type of teleportation arrangement or shipping to other locations. Right now, Rothold is the best place to ship. Not Rothold. Nicodranus is the best place to ship everything. But they're in town, and so we last left with influence. So I would like to know how everyone is using the influence they gained from last session.
Should I go first?
Go, I guess. Yes.
Well, we have to. I wanted to push the council faster, but we got to protect these chickens because they are not acid rain proof. They are just abyssal winds proof. So I will start the process of getting the pens or chicken coops made and the acid rain proofed and whatnot, and I would contact my good buddy Golgo, whom I have a telepathic connection with because of the Blightshore magic, and ask him if he can help with getting proper chains to hold the earth moat above our plus and have them properly anchored, so that way people can't just do like we did and just grab 6 people and pull the earth moat away, and to help with that infrastructure.
Yeah, so this is upgrades to the Corky's facility, and it being such a favorite, and your income helping the area, you are able to use your influence to this.
I want to fuck over the helping hand while it looks like I'm helping them. I want to try and basically make them responsible for acid rainproofing everybody's roof. Because they said that's what they did. So
Okay.
You're gonna give them a monopoly? That
Yeah.
doesn't seem wise.
So what are you trying to accomplish? Because, like, if you're giving them work to do, so they can charge money for it.
I just maybe want to make it like a taxation system, so that like instead of them being able to hustle people, there is a town fund. Like they are part of the town council, essentially, but only on this branch of the town council. If that makes sense.
I see. So you're trying to
Nominate them as contractors.
Yeah, you're trying to make them the official contractors in order to kind of put constraints on them, because now they have to act above board.
Yeah.
Because they're not just like, oh, we just do whatever and we're just trying to help. Like, they are the contractors. Okay. Very cool.
Love that for them.
So they can't hustle a bunch of people, and they can't do all that shit because
I like it. Very cool. So that means, okay, so we've got the upgrades in progress for Corky's.
I also want to like elevate their celebrity status a little bit so that people are keeping an eye on those motherfuckers.
Okay. I think making them official contractors is an influence. So that's one big thing you're doing. You're making them contractors.
But I'm hoping that also raises their influence and that people will be.
Right. So that's an in-progress thing. You're going through the process by which you're putting more and more work into their hands that they actually have to do. And as long as there's work to do now, they're going to be looked to do it. And that gives them much less time and ability to extort people. Very good. All right. And then the town council is also still in progress. So remember, there can be acceleration if you want. And Molly, what would you like to do?
So I was looking to set up some kind of like community garden crop share thing. I'm not 100% sure about what crops grow out here on the Blight Shore, but I can't imagine they're super great considering all of the winds and everything. So I was thinking like kind of like a greenhouse building almost.
Okay.
But it's based on the idea of that, like, you essentially are purchasing like either it's going to be like community based, or you're purchasing like a set thing that's being leased to you, and you own it and produce crop on it in this area for a certain amount of time, and then like after that amount of time it becomes yours. So it's like
It's
the idea that
own plot land.
Yes. So it's encouraging like people that need to like get a job, right? It's affordable enough so that like they can buy into it, work this plot, and then eventually after like 10 years own it.
And that money goes
like
to Rothold.
Yeah, and it would like involve people wanting to invest in it, kind of thing.
Yep.
So it could bring new people. It could bring like people who, I don't know, lost everything in some aspect and wound up here, and like they need to start over.
Guess they pay low, and then they eventually own. Yep. Very cool. All right, so this particular project, so I can say there's that system that you can sort of set up where Rothold is going to take ownership officially of pieces of land. because I would say at this point the town council is still forming, so you could have a project right away where the town does own land, and then therefore can lease and sell. So that's definitely one. So I guess is which one do you want to get started first? There's that. There's kind of the setting up. If your idea is that there's a overarching structure over this that is like the greenhouse, basically.
I think the community garden thing first, because I feel like
Right.
that aspect wise is easier to set up than like a crop share tenure thing.
It's gonna have to be a greenhouse though, because
Yeah.
The greenhouse is what you want to do first. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other thing would be to research and develop plants and hybrids to actually grow well here. Right? So there's the three kind of pieces of that. So we'll say right now you're developing the actual area. The farm itself, that I guess what you're saying right now, it's whoever wants to plant their plants there, then it might change over time. So that's in progress. And then what's Peppy doing?
Rothold smells. So I'm thinking it's time that we started thinking forward in our strategic mobility of how to implement gaseous vapors into the air. And I have just the ticket. I call it Pepspiration. It is a fragrance line. It will sell for roughly 20 gold per bottle, per vial. We take about 50%, and the other 50% is donated to Rothold for infrastructure projects.
did you invent Febreze?
No.
There's like little
Potpourri?
perfume that people would wear to make, as they smell better, everywhere will smell better.
Exactly. And then it goes everywhere and it sticks to everything. And so you kind of eliminate.
You invented Axe.
Yeah, 20 gold is more than a commoner makes in like multiple years, by the way.
Well, smelling good is an investment opportunity.
I swear
When
to
you
God,
think
you
about it-
invented fucking Axe.
When you think about it, this type
No,
of
'cause
outside the
Axe is
box,
cheap.
it's an outside the box strategy, okay? It'll offer functional monitored consulting,
You the toilet.
integrated logistical paradigm shifts, and deconstructed policy ideas.
Okay, so you begin getting a group of people together who are developing, what are you calling this? Perfume?
No, Pepspiration.
Pepspiration.
Like
Like
perspiration.
perspiration.
Like
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah.
People.
The Amber and I were on the same wavelength.
It's Pepspiration. Very good. All right.
20 gold a bottle.
They're big bottles.
Why not just make smaller bottles?
We can make smaller, limited edition, smaller vials for twice the price.
Oh my God, you went the opposite fucking direction there, buddy.
So really, Pepspiration comes. It's made for resale. They buy it at 20 gold, and then they do the twice the price.
Yeah.
And that's how it's disseminated, so that they don't. This company production doesn't have to really worry about storefront and everything else.
Yeah,
Totally
we're
understand.
wholesalers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Got this,
becoming Bezos.
You have this whole structure that looks like a ziggurat. I totally get it.
I'm so fucking confused.
Not only do we invest money back into Rothold, but we invest smells to eliminate all the nasty smells.
I don't even have 20 gold, I don't think. No, I don't. I don't even have 10 gold. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, that's because you haven't sold it yet.
It costs money to make
Look,
these things.
So it's in progress. It's
Oh
in
my God.
progress.
We can discuss price. Okay, that's
Listen.
that's okay.
It's a longer lasting prestidigitation.
I feel like so during the whole process, Silver's just like looking through her money bag, is like, I have almost 20 gold.
Or actually, yeah, because if they have to reapply it, then it's just prestidigitation, the sent one.
How do I have so much gold? I have like a lot of gold. Oh, I know why. Never mind.
Why?
I just remembered.
Oh goodness.
Why?
Oh,
We didn't speed up the council, and I'm the only one that cared about the chickens. What is this? It's not even my
Nobody else
thing.
needed to care about the chickens because you fucking did. Chill out.
These things don't happen instantaneously. They're projects that we start with the influence points. They take months to accomplish.
I'm busy trying to make sure fucking people don't hustle people.
I'm getting fundraising.
Yeah, and that one's Amber's, yours is going to take a lot less time. It's probably like a good week or two, but it's definitely not months to do yours. And not everything takes a month. It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay.
Like also yours, like I would say, you know, the chaining it's going to take a little bit of time because that's a big construction project. But like getting the moss and the coop ready to go,
But I've got the inn with Golgo. Because his dad's the
well, yeah, it's still going to take time. There's the
No, yeah.
physical limitations of getting huge chains to go up 40 feet. And
You mean they don't smith as fast as Keldrum?
there's other things going on too. All right.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right. Then we see a very busy Rothold. Ships are beginning to reacquire Rothold as a port. Some stability within the Reverie. So far, the Reverie presence seems to have either fled or gone deep underground in Rothold. And so this has also left the byways completely unprotected. So it is more dangerous for ships to come now than it was with the Reverie gone. Reverie maintained security for Rothold, especially along the seas. There have been reports of petty crimes beginning as before the Myriad, basically all crime was really cleared with them, and they kept most crime under wraps. It was more like secret manipulation, and they just took would-be criminals and made them part of the organization. And now, as that is seemingly slipping away, there's just been, you know, a fight here, a robbery where someone broke an entry there. It's just starting, and people are kind of wondering what's going to happen. You've also received notes that there is a caravan from the north that is traversing the Blight Shore, Smisby headed straight for Rothold.
Okay, the caravan sounds awesome.
No, we start off with as a neighborhood watch. We don't just jump straight to cops.
We don't know why they're coming though.
And so the town council is still being formed. So basically, people still kind of look onto you as the form of government. The helping hand would normally be helping here, but they do have a few roof projects that is occupying their time. So right now, a lot of these tensions are going on you. The dockmaster that you appointed is
Old Man Brooks.
Old Man Brooks has informed you that there are many concerns about trade route security and what that's going to look like. So these are some of the issues that you could kind of decide what you want to pull at.
Okay.
And you're up top at your headquarters in the Red Fern area, kind of maybe getting this information next to the smelly chickens. The first bits of pepspiration is starting. A few people who are these are 3 gnolls that Ventio lent you. Basically said, no, they understand the sniffer, and I trained them myself. They're going to be great.
Sounds great. So, I mean, personally, I'm really interested in checking out a caravan that's coming to Rothold because they're probably like rich, or maybe they're like visiting, or maybe they're bringing something here, and we could be like the welcoming committee.
That is how caravans work, Peppy. Yes, all of those things.
Exactly.
They bring stuff, they're visiting, and they likely have money or goods to sell. Here's hoping they aren't bringing baked goods.
Oh yeah, because that could be a competition.
Maybe they'll buy some baked goods.
Maybe, and take them with them, and then like we just branch out.
Did we long rest, by the way?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think if that's what you guys want to do, let's go check out the caravan.
Is it raining?
It's not currently raining today.
Any winds?
There are no winds. So let me give you your Rothold weather today, because Rothold's got all types of crazy crap. I love it. And
We should work on building just a fucking dome around this whole goddamn city. That's what we should do.
Well, that would keep everybody out.
There are doors, Peppy. There would be
Wait,
doors.
what?
If we built a dome around the city to protect it from all this stupid fucking weather.
That would cost a lot of money. It's not a bad idea, but it's definitely something that we would have to... We got to finish establishing the council and
Yeah, I know.
finding a way to make money.
yeah, so there's not
But
any
that's
abyssal weather today.
But that is definitely a worthwhile thing to look into, Ray.
Yeah, we do need more passive forms of income as well.
Oh my god.
So, what are we checking out? We're gonna go check out these caravanners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right. I whistle for Shade to heal, and start
Yeah,
heading
let's get our
towards.
fucking zoo.
And start heading towards the north because we don't have a gate.
Yep. So sorry about that.
Bless you.
Bless.
You start moving up the Blight Shore, and I would say you can check in at the guard towers, because there are towers here. There's some type of defense, even if it's like one person at a time is up there. Like, it's kind of weird, but they're probably about a good 3 days travel out, and probably more west, or rather east. Looks like they've come a long way already. Do you want to ride to meet them then? Like, take a few days travel that way, or what?
Did we hear where they were coming from exactly, or
No.
no? Okay.
Well, which side of the city are they approaching?
They'd be approaching from the eastern side.
So possibly from New Haxon.
Oh
Could
no!
be.
Didn't you just badmouth New Haxon?
Yeah, maybe that's why they're coming.
What are the odds New Haxon at this point actually knows you badmouth them?
Pretty high.
Also, you didn't actually badmouth, like, you didn't actually say,
I guess all you said was the chickens weren't laying eggs there.
you didn't actually say, fuck New Haxon, they suck ass.
I mean, I can try that.
That's so aggressive,
Don't
Ray.
say
Why
that
would
shit.
you ever say that? Have you even ever been there? Why would you have such a strong opinion?
I was an example. I wasn't saying that. I was saying at least we didn't say that.
Look, New Haxon has been our rival since longer than I've been alive.
Have they?
Yeah. They always think they're so high and mighty up there.
Yeah.
I'm not recalling anybody saying that, but if you say so.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
Sam.
fuck
Come
'em.
on, yeah.
You assholes.
Sure.
So they could be from New Haxon, or they might have passed through New Haxon on their way here. And so we need to show
Oh.
them a better time than they had in New Haxon.
I bet New Haxon fucking told them all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they would have.
Fucking hate New Haxon.
Everybody does.
All right. So do you want to let them arrive, or are you going to try to meet
Oh.
them midway?
So if we meet them, are we meeting them outside of the city?
Yeah. Unless you want to meet them as they come in, then it would just be a day or two. We can kind of jump to that point. But right now they're about a 2 to 3 days journey away, and so really a 1 day's journey because they're kind of coming towards you. So
I mean, it would be kind of cool to go meet them. That way we can, like, protect them, and then they'll even have a better impression of Rothold.
Yeah.
Because, there's a lot of crazy things out there.
100%.
They could get attacked.
By
You
chickens.
could protect them.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's just chickens, because if anything else fucking attacks them, I don't know how we'll do.
Don't worry, Ray. What's the worst that could happen?
Why the fuck would you say that out loud?
Because danger.
Oh my god, let's go before.
We could always collect some silk from the spiders. I've been meaning to make a new outfit.
We could. That's not a bad idea.
We're either gonna go meet them or we're gonna do this. We can't meet them and make new outfits out of spider silk.
Well, isn't it on the way?
I mean, the spiders I usually collect from are in the forest.
Yeah, so that
Oh.
would probably be...
the forest is far north.
Oh.
I don't know why I assumed you had fucking spiders in your basement. You collected silk.
I'm much more adventurous. I collect it from wild spiders. It's quite the effort.
There is a shout of incoming, and you hear a thunk at your door.
Oh.
The fuck?
Oh, what is it? Is it a message?
Yeah, you
Yes,
open
you-
it up, and there's an arrow with a piece of paper attached to
Fucking
it.
damn.
What? Oh, I'm keeping this.
They go, and they look. They go, yeah. Arrow comes with the message service.
Thank you.
That's so dangerous.
You're the ones who did that. You built your thing. I'm not climbing. You crazy.
I now have 21 arrows.
I just look over and say, next time leave it with the cow.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what fucking Dekel wants. Be our fucking
He's
messenger.
scary. He said he'd turn me into a newt.
He probably will.
What does it say?
What does it say?
The arm behind the hand would like to meet.
All right.
We
Yeah,
wait for you within the well.
the fuck? In the well?
What's the well?
Some Legend of Zelda shit. That's like,
Sounds like the boss of the Helping Hand wants to meet up with us.
Oh. Oh, wait. Aren't you like bad mouthing them or something, Ray?
Actually, quite the opposite.
Oh. Well, then
I'm
they should run
Saying
from
that they're great and that they should be in charge of roofing for the entire city and that they should be a tax-funded organization.
Well, maybe they just want to hammer out the details.
Silver, when did they want to meet exactly? Because we were just talking about going out to meet this caravan.
Is there a date?
There's not.
All
I
right,
think
I
they
say we
just
go do
want to
this
meet
first.
whenever they want. Whenever they want to.
So we
Let's
just
go
have
do
an
this
open
first.
invitation to go well diving. That's swell.
Okay. So we've got that. We've got these people coming to town soon. And we've also got spiders that we can make silk out of.
No,
No.
they make the silk. I make outfits out of it.
Oh. Could you also make me something out of silk?
Outfits, yes.
Okay.
Unless
that
you
works.
wanted something that wasn't an outfit, and then I'd have to try
Yeah, I was thinking about like maybe silk pom-poms or something.
that. Possibly.
Yeah.
To the well. Fucking.
Wait, we're not going to the caravan?
Choose one of the threads.
The caravan's coming to us. We can see them later.
But wouldn't it be nicer to meet them before they came?
Wouldn't it be nicer to not leave?
It might seem
people who
aggressive
kind of
if we
hate-
just show up.
Hey, you gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I feel like we shouldn't leave these people who already kind of don't like us just fucking sitting in the bottom of a well.
It's also very strange that they have
I also
a
think it's
hideout
weird.
in the bottom of a well. Like,
It's
are they
probably a
are they
fucking trap.
contaminating the water? Like, I really
Oh,
hope
God.
they're not peeing in the well.
You know
Or
what?
worse.
They brought this on themselves, so if we just leave them down there a little while, they're eventually gonna leave.
Oh my
And then-
fucking god.
Why don't we send them an arrow? Silver, you could send them an arrow.
Oh my god.
And yours will say, hey, meet us at, and we'll like create some place that doesn't exist, but we'll give a bunch of hints.
We're not
They-
doing that. I'm trying
Jer-
to actually patch things with this group and by elevating their social status, neutralize them.
So
See,
Peppy is
Ray-
behind you just mouthing that.
Jaren did say that it'd be best for us to all meet in like a more public place. They didn't want to meet at Laszlo's, and now they want us in the bottom of a well. Seems like a real good way to get rid of us.
We could split up, and me and Silver,
Yeah.
That sounds like
Me
a
and
No,
Silver-
that's
terrible
bad.
idea.
We're not doing that.
Silver and I could go fix the helping hand situation.
I agree with her. But I think they just want to kill us and leave us in the bottom of
Yeah,
the well.
wouldn't it be great if every single person knew we were about to go meet the helping hand, though?
Why are we letting them set the terms?
It doesn't matter who sets the terms.
Yes, it does. It's a
It
power
doesn't,
move.
though.
Yeah, but even if people know if they kill us, they're going to be too afraid of them to do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
How did they?
Not to Kel. To Kel will fuck him up. Let's just go.
Wait, where are we
If you
going?
really want to,
We're going to the bottom of the
I
well.
thought we were going to the caravan.
and I start
The
climbing down
caravan?
the chain.
Okay, all
or
right.
the rope.
All right. All right.
I put Shade on my back, and he holds onto my shoulders, and I start climbing down. I guess
Alright.
a rope ladder that we had set up.
The caravan is coming to the city. I feel like it's a little bit aggressive if we go outside of the city to meet them. I don't see a ton of benefit in doing that because they will come to us and we can do it when they come to us.
What if something happens to them on the way here?
They are perfectly capable travelers or they wouldn't be traveling.
We don't know that. They could be fleeing. They could be
They could be
refugees.
fleeing.
Then they would have said refugees, not caravan.
Well, wouldn't refugees move in a caravan?
Yeah, they would.
Are
Alright,
you guys
do whatever fucking
coming?
want.
I call up because I'm on the ground at this
Wait.
point.
I think we should get the shop owner to break the tie.
I'm not telling you what to do.
You guys do whatever the fuck you want, I guess.
Ray, bust out the coin. It's time.
Uh,
Yeah,
All right.
decisionist.
I gotta think for a second. So, I'll pull out the coin, and I don't think. Can it show whatever I want it to, or is it just the good result of my decision?
It can. I think it can show you. It has to show a good result of the decision you make.
Yeah. Okay. In that case,
I'm playing fetch with shade.
I'm going to use the coin, and it's going to show. It's gonna show us at the bottom of the well, shaking hands with the helping hand as they hand Peppy a bag of money. Well, I mean, the coin's spoken. But what do you want to do, Peppy?
Silver's just there, like poking at the coin aggressively.
Well, if they're giving us money, that means we sold something. So,
Maybe. Or maybe we just came to an understanding and they're giving us gold.
hold on. Shopkeep. Do you have the early version of
I have a name.
what is it?
Ventio.
Ventio. Do you have an early version of Pepspiration?
I have been working on it so hard. Goes. He takes up a bottle. Yes, this
Okay.
is the trial 42.
Okay, I'm going to take that. So this is probably what we sold.
Big chance, maybe. Who knows?
All right.
So you want to go to the well then, Peppy? Is that...
I definitely want to sell this. So if your ring is telling me we're selling it,
That is not what the coin said. The coin said that they will give us money at the bottom of the well.
right, they're going to give me money.
Yes, you money, very specifically.
Exactly. Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Silver's gonna go climb down the ladder.
I'm gonna have to give them money to give to fucking Peppy.
Yeah. So the well is deep here, and the water goes down, and before you get to the place where the water is, you do find a small 4-foot wide, 6-foot tall, like kind of carved out tunnel that seems like can be followed.
Yeah, in we go.
Alright. Proceed through, and you pass at least 3 stone doorways with the doors propped open.
Can we, like, I don't know. I don't want to say, like, yeah, like, look inside it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So you come to the first doorway. If you look to the first one you look in, it seems to be shelves of items. There's some what looks like dry food, cages of rats.
Okay.
If you proceed and go to the second room, you see there is this room seems to have various crystals in it. A few colors, a few glowing powders, a very thick or long bookshelf that goes to about a 7-foot high ceiling. With that's just filled and almost overflowing. And in the next room, as you move through here, there's another open door, and it is completely black and dark beyond it.
Like magical darkness?
I have dark vision. Can I see?
That's what I was getting at. Like, I'm pretty sure I have dark vision. Actually.
I think we all do.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
I have a thing. Okay, no, I don't. I thought maybe I took the dark vision Eldritch thing, but I didn't. So,
Okay. As you move into this room, there are 7 pillars that align the room. And there is what looks like a place that's meant for standing. It's a little depressed in the center.
we're not actually going in there. We're just looking in there.
Yeah, you're looking at it. And you see it all grays. And you do hear a voice. Come in. Come in. Influences. We need to talk.
All right.
You got the money?
Oh, stop.
What?
The money.
Peppy,
What?
that's the end result, okay? Sorry, she's special. Oh, come on in.
All right. And as you do, I need everyone to make a deception check, please.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
8.
A 9.
And come to the center, and it seems like whatever's here refuses to show itself. And there's a few voices that come from different ends. You have been slapping the hand.
We've been helping the hand.
Helping it fix roofs.
Yeah, that's what they said they did. Group we met said they fixed roofs. I gave them more jobs.
Another voice. They are idiots.
I don't disagree.
Why are you referring to yourself in third person?
We are behind the hand. We are not the hand.
So you're the wrist?
The arm.
The arm.
Then where's the head?
You don't want to meet the head.
Okay. Well, I guess if we can't talk to the hand, because the hand ain't talking, we'll talk to the arm.
We want to know things. What are your intentions with Rothold?
Oh, to make it better. Much better.
Yeah, rising tide lifts all ships, as the saying goes.
Then we would be willing to partner with you.
What does that entail exactly?
Sometimes ways can be made unclear because one is blind without knowledge. We'd be willing to provide you with that light when you need it.
And you speak for the hand?
The hand fancies itself are acolytes, you could say. We can tell them to lay off whatever things they're doing and embrace this roof work that you want them from.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, is the arm like...
So you're a religious organization?
No.
A cult?
That's
Still
also a
religious
religious organization.
Yeah, that's... But no.
So is the arm bigger than the hand?
Usually, that's how arms work. Yeah.
Well, who's... Okay, now I'm confused. I thought the hand was in charge of the arm, but now the arm is in charge of the hand.
Well, technically, the brain's in charge of it all, but
Oh my god.
And that's who we don't want to meet.
apparently,
Okay.
Metaphors are weird.
The analogy's gotten a little away from them, it seems.
Indeed.
They weren't expecting you motherfuckers to come just destroy it and take it so literally. It's an analogy.
We have been here for a long time.
same.
In the well?
In Rothold.
Okay.
And you plan to take the place where the Myriad and the Reverie once stood.
That's not correct at all.
Wait, the Myriad and the Revelry. So are you part of the Assembly?
No. But correct. From what you are attempting to replace the space they took up.
Yes, but not with ourselves.
Yes. We find that more aligning than trying to do what the Helping Hand was so interested in. They were trying to impress us, and we find it unimpressive.
What is it? What role is it that you're wanting to fill? In Rothold, exactly.
We would like to be the unseen force behind a very important organization.
Why unseen?
It's best that way.
Best for whom?
All involved.
And what organization is it that you're hoping to influence?
The library.
The library.
What is the library?
The library is the most important thing of society that ever has existed. It is a place where all can get knowledge, and all may bring knowledge to.
Yeah, it's got books in it.
Exactly. We want to run the library.
Oh, like a librarian.
Well, we want to run their librarians.
Oh, so like the manager of the library.
Yes.
What? Silver, what's that one group of people that they're always looking for like new books? Like they're always in the robes. Not like long robes, but like they're in like and they do martial arts.
Oh yeah. Something that's blue. It's not sapphires.
Tulips.
Something soul, I
The
think.
Cobalt Soul.
That
one.
Are you with them?
No.
But they're the librarians, like of the world.
It says who died and made them librarians.
History.
They play a role, but they have no role on Blightshore, nor do they have North in the dynasty. They are not here.
Yeah, so
We should invite them.
here's my thing. Now, normally, I don't think much of who's in charge of what, but I do know that typically those who search out power are the kind who really shouldn't have power. So I'm a little concerned with your goals.
Also, I don't like making deals with disembodied voices.
Is this still a possibility?
Yes.
Then you see movement behind one of the pillars. And you see this four-fingered claw kind of come out. Thick nail pull itself. A three-toed foot emerges, bends at the knee, and the body is covered in spikes along the spine. Very sharp, almost like daggers. And you can just see the white of its teeth. And then it opens up its single eye that rests large, bigger than its mouth. Now you see one of us. That's why it's best that we are in the shadows.
And what's your name?
My name is Neverream.
Never Dream.
Neverream.
Neverream. You can call me Rip. All my friends do.
Rip.
All right, I understand why you think it's best you stay hidden. What I don't understand is why you want to control the library.
We believe in collecting information, recording it, and having it benefit those aligned, and not those who would use it against us.
So,
The us can be Rothold.
Can be Rothold.
If we're in charge, of course.
what do we get?
I told you.
Remind me.
Information.
Okay, here's the thing. Information could be anything, all right?
What do you want to know?
I'm more interested in how do we benefit from this partnership? Because you get access to a whole library, and all you're telling us is that you're going to give us information.
That we could look up at the library.
Exactly. So, I think
How
what you actually meant to tell us was a number.
we're not there yet.
How about 100 gold?
We're not
That's way too low
There
for a
yet.
library.
But isn't that what you saw?
how
I
the-
saw a bag.
Stop.
What?
How do you know that?
I told you we traded information.
Yeah, so they probably know the future too.
That's
That's
not
what I mean. We can get to know many things that you will never be able to know for yourselves.
How do you intend on barring those you don't want to enter the library from entering the library?
I was thinking like a pass, a card of some type.
Oh.
Oh my god!
I feel like libraries should definitely be like open for all to learn.
Open to all. Well,
But that
There can be like a
passes-
restricted section, maybe.
well, if they have a card, then we know that like maybe they'd show proof that they're from here, and we could have a little bit. And
Yeah,
if
all right.
and if a resident speaks for a visitor, then we can see how that goes, and then we can have multiple sections that maybe things that are more dangerous. I mean, that seems reasonable.
But what if somebody's like new in town, they just got off the ship, and they're just trying to get some like history on the town, but they're shy and they don't want to talk to people, and they prefer to like read it in a book, and now
Then
they
can
don't have
go
anybody
the
to talk to.
general lobby of the library, which only has information on the town, but they can't take any of the books.
That sounds really good. Yeah, yeah.
What if they want to take notes?
They can take notes.
And the card can be used to determine who takes out what book.
I like that. That's good.
All right,
Wait,
you know what? I was a little hesitant at first, but you fucking got
Okay.
me, guys.
They take out the book, and then what if they just never bring it back?
No, the card will tell us who they are.
And
Wait.
then we can
what
go
books
and
they
ask
took.
them
And then we
for a
can-
fee.
We can kill. I mean, give them a fine,
We can
Oh,
give them a
exactly.
fine, like
Okay,
but-
60
fine.
like
you
a
know,
finger. That would be very good.
more like
No.
a copper per day. And so, like, the longer it is, and then the more they owe.
Okay, but there has to be a cap because I'm not charging somebody,
The cap
40
is
gold
the value of the
for
book.
taking. Okay, that's kind of fair.
How about this? What if we just come up with like a maximum amount that all books would get to? Let's just say, for sake
Hey,
of
Let's say
argument,
these guys can deal
maybe-
with it because they want the fucking library
maybe-
so
Exactly.
bad.
We could deal with this. yes.
50 grand,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
50,000 gold. If it gets that far,
gold.
I'm just saying maybe
Cost
we-
of the book is usually. I mean, when we were, some of us used to do that. About 50 gold. So we could do up to 50 gold,
right.
and then we come and either we take every memory you have, or you give us the book.
Oh,
No,
good.
no, hold on, fucking
No,
no.
No psychological or bodily harm to.
No, I'm
patrons
sorry.
of-
I'm sorry. Copy, not take. No harm done.
Okay, but we don't.
Okay,
get the
but
money
they have
back.
to consent to it. You can't just be
Right, or
taking people's
or
memories.
take this or this. You make a choice.
And how are you recording their memories? I feel like that needs to be public knowledge.
We will write it down.
I have an idea.
How would you know that you've gotten all their memories?
They're psychic.
Until just.
Do you have telepathic abilities?
I mean, yes.
Are you using them on us currently?
Oh, 100%.
It just happens. You really like to go alone to the woods for reasons you don't want to tell everybody.
That's really creepy, and that's blackmail. I don't know how I feel about that anymore.
Not blackmailing. I'm just
Well,
telling you what I'm
demonstrating
doing.
Their ability. Fucking everybody, calm down.
Listen, if you go near a pool of acid and you put your hand in it, it burns you. You come near us. Like we said, it's best.
so you're a
It's
pool
best
of
if we
acid.
stay around, if we stay under and others take care. This is why it's best.
So you and the arm are a pool of acid, is what you're telling me.
I am
No.
saying that when it comes to memories, to us, we are like magnets. They are drawn to us, and we can't help it.
Right. And you're the arm, and you're hidden because sleeves are bullshit, let's be honest. And I think we're off topic, though. Let's talk about renewal fees. Like maybe a fee that people pay to be members of the library. Right?
You won't see any of that money, Peppy.
Why
Well,
not?
Here's you're contradicting yourselves at this point. We had
Yeah.
free open to now we have fee. Listen, we are actually very content to do this in a way that satisfies the people of Rothold. We
Of
just
course.
want to. Excellent.
How about a discount if you are a citizen of Rothold?
I'm so
You can't discount free, Peppy.
Peppy. Not everything is about money.
I agree. I totally
Well, of course,
agree.
if it's free, then we will need tax revenue in order to maintain it.
Well, they
Right.
still have to sign up for the card. That way, if they take the book,
Right. We don't
Then-
charge for the book, only if they bring it back late.
correct. So there's a specific
And,
amount.
and I assume we
maybe
need
a-
to pay the people that we hire to do the librarians.
Yeah,
Are-
I think tax revenue makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
obviously, the library can offer, like scribing services if they want like an entire book copied type deal.
we'll have like a coupon day.
Now that we could do like 500 gold for the scribing service. That'd be very good.
It
That is
depends
good.
on how much they're getting scribed, because if it's just one book, then they could technically just buy the book for 50 gold. So
Oh,
maybe like a 10% fee on top of the price of the book, because I know some books are longer, some books are shorter. So
Right, we can take care of this. So we have a deal.
wait, I don't even know what the deal is.
We run the library, and we give you information should you need it.
so you keep saying we. Are you and your people going to be physically in the library? Like, are you going to be like restocking the books and putting them back?
No, we will hire librarians to do this.
And okay, but how are they going to be vetted? Like, you can't just have anybody be a librarian.
Matter.
Again, we know exactly who they are.
I have one question.
Like in that interview process, they ain't hiding anything from us.
Would you guys like to live above or below?
It's kind of wet down here.
Dry would be good. We could do it below the library.
I don't understand why we feel the need to hash out every single little nitty-gritty detail of this when that's the point of handing it to these fucking guys.
Exactly.
Because we don't know them. Like, we just know that his name is Nevereem. And
We
he's
know
part of an arm that is attached to a body that has a head that he doesn't think we would enjoy meeting. That is a little bit concerning, Ray.
Yeah, do you have any like references?
So no, really, we typically don't do legit things. So
Okay.
we are trying to turn something new because of the new Rothold. And we saw... I mean, no one could hold it together before, and you have already all done a great job.
Well, I mean, just
Thank you for
thinking
recognizing that.
from my own perspective, I think if we attached some form of passive income to fund Rothold projects to the betterment of Rothold, then I am kind of on board, but I will
a silver
prefer
per year.
that really.
You pay a silver, or I'd even go as low as a copper.
Silver per
Or-
year would scare quite nicely. How about this? We are willing to come up with this. We can do this work for you, and begin to make this happen. And
Yeah.
if you would like some type of passive to go back to the city, we can begin to work in ways that can happen.
Yeah, if you could just write up the logistics and then Silver will look it over.
Why the fuck
be
would
great.
Silver look it over?
Silver's smarter than all of us.
Exactly.
Why would we not have fucking Laszlo look it over?
Because Laszlo's good at talking. Silver's really good at numbers
That, and I read like
and
a couple
languages.
law books.
So they pause and they go, okay, before we leave here, we need to know that we have exclusive rights to this contract as long as we are in negotiations.
As long as the negotiations are open between both parties, then yes, we will not be accepting other bidders. But if the contract does not go through the way both parties like, then obviously we would be open to negotiations with other parties.
Absolutely. We understand that.
So
Look.
wait, if somebody wanted to like open their own library, you're saying that's not allowed within Rothold?
Right, because we run the Rothold Library. Like, you can't be the official Rothold Library.
They can open a bookstore, but they can't open a fucking library.
Right.
All we're saying is we're negotiating. And if we don't work out a negotiation, then both parties will
Yes.
consider this a
And we're
void
saying during the
agreement.
negotiations, you're not calling up those blue people and saying,
Cobalt
what's your
Flow.
offer?
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm just like they've come into the shop a couple times. I'm not saying I've got like one of them on message hold.
Right. I'm saying there's not we are negotiating and we're the only ones we're negotiating. We're not going to another city trying to be their librarians. You're not trying to find other ones to replace us. We are just having, that's all that we're saying.
Well,
Exactly.
with as big of an organization as you're claiming to be, I feel like you're already in other cities, so that's a little bit like you're
Oh
kind of
my
like.
God.
But
hiding
we're like
the
we're the local one. Like we're not.
while we're within negotiations, before construction is being done, and a final contract is looked over by Silver and Laszlo, we will not approach the Cobalt Soul.
Or anyone else.
I don't know
Or
anybody
anyone
else
else.
that would want to deal with
Right,
Fucking
but
go.
just period.
unless we get your
I, Amber, want to stab
approval
myself in the
also.
eye.
Okay, I think generally speaking, I feel like the parties agreed. We're just really getting down to it. What they're saying is they will they will not appreciate should you do anything else, and there could be consequences. My goodness.
They could eat our memories.
All right, I think we need to end because this is. I don't know.
So when do I get the gold?
They give you a bag of 100 gold.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. I think I'm beginning to think my coin is magic.
They want the
Wow.
contract.
While we're like leaving, it'll be like, "Wow, Ray, your coin really is magic. It tells the future."
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been saying.
What coin?
Oh, Ray has a future magic coin.
Yeah, it tells the future.
Wait,
We've
where'd you
seen
get that?
Well, where did I get
I
that?
don't
I've
know.
always had it.
I didn't see you flip a coin today. I was playing fetch with Shadow.
Yeah, but you saw
Or
me.
Shade.
You saw me do it when we did the island.
The island.
You know, when we brought the floating island over.
The Earth mode. Got it. I don't know why you're not using the terms we know for these things.
Because I don't give a shit.
I don't know. You seem to care a lot just now.
I seem to care a lot about us fucking leaving.
So Silver,
Because that
When
involves
you-
taking notes, and I don't do that.
when you take a look at that contract, don't forget, look for the passive income.
I will. I do need to find Laszlo though. I think
I
he's
agree.
sleeping.
How long did that whole thing take?
That was a long negotiation.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The negotiations were short.
Yeah.
So, like,
I
an
say,
hour?
DM tried to keep this so cut and dry.
I literally cannot. Okay.
um.
Oh, an hour, maybe?
Yes, I would say. I would say there's about an hour of
Alright.
having this conversation, and
We can go meet your fucking caravan, I guess.
Finally.
God damn it.
What does your coin say about the caravan?
That's not really how it works.
Okay.
We have to be deciding between two things.
Oh. Gotcha. I have a coin that's sort of like that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
It has two sides on it. That's it.
No, but mine is magical.
If you say so. Why don't
Yeah.
you use your coin next time then?
Okay.
as you go to the eastern side, there's a commotion, and one of the volunteer lookouts approaches you. A goblin. Silver, hey.
Hi.
So the caravan started moving really quickly. Like we thought it was 2 days ahead, and now it like did a shimmer thing, a lot of dust, and it's coming in a few hours.
How did it move that fast?
I have no clue. Well, I mean, I took over for someone else, and they said they had no clue who they were or sleeping when I got there. But yes,
It sounds like magic. Guys.
Yeah.
I run over to the group. Turns out the caravan's gonna be here in a few hours, maybe one.
Oh. Oh God.
And it might be magic.
Okay. So let's give them a hearty welcome. Do we have any corkies?
Not on me.
Me either.
Wait, are we supposed to be keeping corkies on us?
Well, I didn't expect them to get here this quickly.
Wait, but if they started traveling more quickly, they might be in trouble. Maybe we should meet them.
No,
at
they
the-
sound like they fucking teleported.
Which could mean they could be in trouble.
Exactly.
All right, I mean, I'm all in favor of going to meet them.
Okay. Let's go.
I go.
Yeah, we're going.
Okay, that's fine. You begin riding out, and you see that they are coming in full speed. And they see you, and they begin calling out as the caravan is moving very quickly as you're riding towards them. Move aside! You see two humans driving the front wagon. We are making a good time.
Is something chasing you?
Ooh. We had something back there, but we think we've lost it. But we simply want to make the safety of the town.
All right, great. We'll come.
You should let us ride with you then, because we can protect you.
Well, if you're from Rothold, we appreciate the help. You may take flanking if you wish.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, I flank.
All right, you take up the positions, and you see here, all the wagons here are inlaid with purple paint, making beautiful filigree and artwork. The covers themselves over the wagons are all this beautiful crimson. The horses are all adorned with silver barding. And besides the drivers, it seems there's no one else. Everyone must be inside, it would seem. They also have some wagons that are extremely large, others that are smaller. As they keep moving, going quickly. Anything you'd like to do?
I'd like to take a look, see if we can see anything following.
All right, make a perception check.
11.
Okay. With 11 still, you are able to see coming down. Do you seem to be creatures on some type of mount that are way off in the distance, unlikely part of the caravan that seem to be giving chase.
Do the drivers seem like panicked at all? Because they were kind of talking very, just like, yeah, we're trying to make good time.
They seem to be aware, and they are looking because they know the situation.
Okay.
They go, damn! They signaled another tribe.
What are they?
Goblins.
Did you try talking to them?
Yes, they tried talking to us. They said, give us your babies and your gear. And
Oh,
we didn't want to give our gear at all. Just a joke.
Silver, what tribes are around here? Do you remember?
What tribes do I know that are around here?
You do know there is a large tribe that would be in several like sections that refer to themselves as the Gathered of Gersh.
I say we send the caravan ahead and take up the rear, so that
Yeah, I'm
they
fine
can
with
get
that.
to see. We can buy them some time.
I don't know. I'm suspicious.
Of who?
Of what?
Caravan.
The caravan?
Yeah, they're making jokes about this It just seems a little weird.
We've made jokes about a lot more sensitive things.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
we've never made like baby jokes.
Yeah, that's pretty dark. And they also didn't let us in the caravan. I did tell them, let us ride with you and we'll protect you. And they're like, no, we're just going to keep on going. You can
No, they told us to ride alongside them.
I think DM assumed you had mounts to meet them with.
Oh.
I apologize.
Oh, well, that
Should
does
be-
change things.
That's not something we normally just get to have.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
the rock creeped into my brain. I apologize.
All right. So are we on mounts then?
Yes.
Okay. So never mind. That's not as weird as I thought. Uh, but the baby jokes are still a little dark, though. But, I mean, I don't know. Do I know any tribes
Insight
around
check
here?
on the fucking caravan driver. God damn.
So that's what I tried to do, but I was trying to use the search mechanic thing, so I was like trying to get their state of mind.
16.
16. Yeah, I'd say that they the biggest thing is that they definitely don't want you to know what's in their wagons. Like they're
Oh, okay.
but everything else seems legit. Like, but they are doing things to kind of alleviate and they're being suspicious to a degree.
Hmm.
So you say anything, Ray?
Wait,
Hey,
are they bringing drugs into our town?
no, I'm did the party we just met with give us any sort of way that they could contact us or we could contact them?
The library people?
Uh-huh.
Never
Basically,
no.
basically, they're just like come into the well and talk to us.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
We should talk to them about getting a sending stone. That'd be fucking handy as hell. Okay. Can I peek inside one of the windows of the wagon and just see how they react?
Sure.
Like, I'll do it as stealthily as I can, but if they see me and flip
okay,
the fuck out.
so you're trying to go unnoticed and look into a wagon.
Somewhat unnoticed. I mean, I'm not like if they notice me, it's not the end of the world because I
Right.
don't get to see how they react.
But your intent is to be unnoticed.
Yeah.
Okay. So make a stealth check.
Oh, I did a sleight of hand. I was a 12.
Okay. Is it the same modifier anyway?
No, I have 2 more to my stealth, so it'd be a 14 if I did a stealth.
Getting right aside, and as you go to kind of take a piece of the red cloth and lift it up a little bit from one of the wagons. Right where your hand is going, like this head of a blonde, blue-eyed elf just kind of peeks out. Hey!
The fuck?
Hey? You know, it's really rude to try to lift things and to look when you're told not to. Are you rude in Rothold? Is Rothold rude?
I just wanted to make sure that you weren't bringing, I don't know, explosives in.
You realize before you're allowed into the city, your wagons would have to be searched for contraband, right? Like you can't just come in with whatever you want.
Why don't they give walls? So I'm pretty sure we can.
Or we could just, turn your carriage around.
Oh, this got intense. This got aggressive. All right.
Out of curiosity,
If you want us to stop at the edge of the city, we can do that. That's fine.
no. What I want to do, first of all, I want to know: have goblin tribes been a problem in this area before?
I was gonna ask too, like if I knew at least like some of the, like some of the issues happening with that goblin tribe.
Yeah,
itself,
the
like-
Groomsh are the gathered of Groomsh. They are like
Worshippers of the betrayer god.
yeah,
Grumsh.
they well, yeah, but they are like murder is part of their belief system and stuff. So they are essentially evil. As they follow, their tenets are steal, kill, these types of things, put in chaos. So
My bad. I just got a little curious.
no, it's really good. I think that, I mean, because there are, especially this word, there's not every goblin. Just these particular ones have been on that end, and is one of the dangers, though, that they're attacking something big is a little strange.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm going to look at the driver, and I'm going to say, hey, you need to stop the wagon. We will help you, but you cannot go any further because you're going to take this whole tribe to Rothold. We know how to talk to these goblins, and we can fix this, but you're going to have to stop the wagon.
They look back and actually catch sight of the blonde, younger looking elf. She goes, "Nope, keep going. We can't be late."
And who exactly are you going to see?
We just can't be late to town. It is not proper.
The
Well,
town's not
town
going
thought you were
anywhere,
coming in
so
2 days, so
Listen, when you decide where you're going to go, you just make time. It's just a very simple equation.
I want to roll a persuasion.
So you need to persuade the elf woman because she's the one in charge.
Okay,
So I would say you need to make an argument more to her than to the driver
fair enough.
because they're just not. They're going to know I'm hired by this person.
Okay, I'm going to say, look, Rothold is happy to welcome you, but in order to deal with this, you are going to have to follow our instructions. Slow, stop the wagon, and everything will be okay. If you keep going forward, though, this could lead to a bigger problem.
those goblins will attack not only you when you get to town, but everybody in the town.
I am sort of being deceptive, though, because
You
I
need
am
to
like,
listen to Peppy.
Peppy is 100% convinced they probably stole something from these goblins if they are this interested in this caravan.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
just trying
think.
to help you out, Peppy.
Yeah, I think you can do deception.
okay,
It's a little rough.
all right.
Does me like
Yeah,
Like
you
the-
can have the help action here. That's fine.
oh cool.
Advantage.
Okay. Let's try it out. 18.
18. Okay. Then you better make sure they don't murder us all and steal our flesh. That would be so icky. Okay, stop.
Okay, thank you.
And starts to be a slowing of the wagons. And things kind of stop, and there's a few you see various more well-armored people kind of jump out of each of the wagons and just start to kind of like protect a little bit. They're not charging, they're just being more cautious.
Silver, why don't you go into the wagon so you can better protect them? And, just get a good lay of the land.
So with that, there's definitely she kind of no. There would be no entering.
Oh, I thought you wanted to not have your flesh taken.
Yeah, so you can get rid of the problem, and we can keep going.
Can I stand on top of your wagon?
Yes, that's fine. No peeking.
Okay.
what kind of wagon top is it? Is it like the cloth one?
There's cloth, but there are actual like bowed wood that you could
Okay.
balance on.
So I give Silver a lift up onto the roof of the wagon.
I do a little
Um,
flip.
Are the goblins like charging forward, just like in a straight line towards?
They're
towards
not a
the
straight
characters?
line, but now they're beginning to converge from Anger's now many riding wolves.
Okay, so I'm going to grab my wolf totem and I'm going to just cast Entangle, like it's a 20 by 20 square, just like in front of where we're guarding, just to like try to get them to slow down, if anything, potentially be restrained. And when they're within earshot, I'll call out in Goblin, "Whoa there, tribe of Groomsh."
I will go ahead and cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
This is gonna be funny because I don't understand any of this.
You don't speak
Are
Goblin?
you a goblin?
Yeah.
I took Goblin specifically because it was something I thought you'd do.
What the
No,
Silver?
I really played into the whole that Silver was like an orphan, so that I took Dwarvish.
I don't speak Orc, so
They
Fucking beautiful.
they begin to stop a good 500 feet away. Initially.
Oh, they're much farther than I thought they were. They were so much closer.
And as they do, they begin to kind of look, and then as they stop, they all move to get behind rocky outcroppings. Some dismount and get low, kind of disappearing from view, taking cover. And you see this strange creature, very tiny, almost looks like a large white fleshy worm with little mouse paws and a rat tail, with big bat wings fly towards, and then land. Whichever one of you's kind of taking the lead here, it will land on the top of your horse.
I mean, I called out to them, so
Yeah. So.
hello. I say in Goblin.
Speaks in Goblin back. Hello. What do you want?
You're coming real fast with a whole lot of riders towards Rothold. What and you know, we know that normally you don't chase down larger things. What's going on? I need some explanation.
We seek the Saxonites.
The what?
Haxonites.
Haxonites?
Yes.
For what purpose?
Thieves.
What did they take from you?
They stole our secrets.
Your
They
secrets?
stole our queen's crown.
I want to make an insight check in that. Is this like a familiar that they're talking through?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's real rough.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say no, not for this.
Okay, I wasn't sure what exactly this thing was.
Yeah, this thing is being like pushed magic words through. So like, there's just no.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
you've never
so
seen
then
something like this. So
I will call back. Blondie, what was your name?
my name is Rena.
Rena. So you're being
Rena, like
Rena.
Yeah, don't give me a long A when I have a long E. That is really rude.
You know, your attitude is pretty rude. Did you steal something from them? Because that is
Nope.
their claim.
The
Insight
claim
check.
is false.
as soon as he does the insight check, I'm going to do something.
Okay. Do an insight check.
Do I have? I have to find. Let me. Oh, I have to open my other sheet because that's where I'm keeping track if I have inspiration or not. Because this Excel sheet does not have a good spot for it. Okay, I don't.
I
How
didn't
many
hear
of how many wagons or like are with this caravan?
This is 12 wagons.
You can use my inspiration, Jonathan.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that allowed? Can we pass inspiration off like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So that's a 14 on the die for 20 total.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I would say you feel like she's fairly dishonest, is not being truthful in what's going on.
Okay, so can I do my thing?
Yeah.
What I was going to do, because you said earlier that when Ray looked into the window, there's like an opening in the window, right?
No, there was just it's covered, so she had to lift the cover up.
Okay, so is the cover still lifted?
No, the head came through where she was trying to lift up and put it out.
Okay, then I'm just going to rip it open.
Fuck, okay.
How are you ripping it?
With my hand.
With her strong
All right,
arms.
make an athletics check.
All right.
Strong arms.
That's what I was
Strong
gonna do. I was
arms.
gonna use my fucking sphere and flip this fucking wagon upside down.
Ugh, that's a 5.
A 5. Just
Can pull a frickin' floating mountain,
Yeah.
can't tear cloth.
Oh well. You know,
and I would say there's one of the armed people immediately come up to you. Back up! And their
Alright.
sword is out.
Fuck it.
is there an opening into the wagon? Is really all I'm asking.
There is not really. When they come out, they immediately shut it. So anything to get in would have to be a movement of fabric. They're concealing this very purposefully. And so there's this moment, and she. At this point, all of you are essentially about 10 minutes away from Rothold.
All right.
And she goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's everyone calm down. Listen, we don't want those goblins anywhere, right? None of us do.
You
Right.
can't.
I'm just gonna peek in, make sure there's nothing in here, and then I'll leave you alone.
No, that's private property. You can't just go around looking at people's stuff.
Okay,
All right,
well,
fuck it. I'm flipping
you know
the wagon.
what?
I took
Silver's
the
on top.
anti-gravity sphere underneath the wagon. I'm fucking done.
All right. Tell me what that does.
That disables
I'm
the
on
effect of
it.
gravity for a 30-foot cube for 30 seconds.
Okay. So yeah, so it lifts up.
For 30 seconds, and then it's gonna fucking drop.
Yeah. And like, ah!
Seeing that, I turn back to the familiar on my horse, and in Goblin, I ask, "Can you please describe the crown, so that I know what to look for?"
Sure. It's gonna begin this. As you do that, you see the blonde woman starts running towards another wagon. She runs to another wagon. Fully, she goes, they want to fight, girls.
Wait, she was able to get out of the wagon and out of the anti-gravity?
Oh, she was out of it. Like she was like right there,
Oh,
like
okay.
talking with all of you.
I thought. Wait, you
I
said there
thought
was
she
no opening.
was. I thought her head was sticking out of the cover.
Originally,
She
so
was
originally she was. Then she started yelling back.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Like the moment there was an opening, I needed to know because I had a plan. But that's okay.
Okay.
I'll follow her then.
Yeah,
So-
I thought that she was in the wagon. I was gonna flip
So,
the
so
wagon
wait,
with her in
Ray,
it.
if you were right next to it, wouldn't technically all of them be in this anti-gravity right now? Because if Ray just dropped it under the wagon,
Right.
it's
If
a
ever,
30-foot
yeah.
cube,
So it would hit Ray and Pappy.
and Silver, who's on top of the wagon.
Yes, and Silver.
Which is fine.
So let's rewind that then. She's in the wagon. all of you are flipped and just like woo, as the wagon's contents
Outside
are
of me, because
poured
I had
out.
gone forward to
Correct,
talk to people.
correct.
Okay.
And as it lands and all of you land, she screams, "Lower the stage!" And you see in this particular one there are very like bright outfits and pom-poms.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Question: does everybody like fall 30 feet and take fall damage?
Yes. So
including the
Is it
elf.
possible to acrobatics my way out of this?
this happens. No.
Well, because it's 30 seconds that they're up in the air, right?
Yeah, but you had no gravity to work with. Gravity is fully disabled. You can acrobatics to not be prone when you fall.
Okay, I would like to do that at least.
Yes.
So is the elf being flipped?
Yeah, she got flipped too,
Okay.
and she
Good.
yelled. Everybody, including the elf, takes and the drivers and the defenseless horses take 15
hold on,
bludgeoning damage.
Hold the fuck on, hold on.
I'm sorry, Amber. The horses are fine.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Can I
so-
just cut the horses? Like,
I do mean sorry. I forgot a moment. You just said that. So done. Horses not injured in the making of this game.
So I
Okay,
roll a
great.
23. What does that mean?
It means you're not prone.
Wait, is everybody unconscious?
No, I'm not unconscious.
After
I'm just
15
really confused.
After 15 fall damage.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I'm prone, but I'm fine.
I stubbed my toe. I have to rub it.
Okay, so here's my question: is the elf prone or not?
Let me do her check.
That whole wagon should be fucking sideways now.
I'm in
The
a
wagon
lot
is-
of
yes, the wagon is
danger,
sideways.
Okay, you guys. Like,
She got a
I-
natural 1. She is prone.
Good. Okay.
Fucking worth it. Let's go.
And as that happens, there's a stage that opens up out of one of their wagons. And a large crystal comes above the stage and shoots a beam towards Rothold.
What the fuck?
And
Word to God, if it hits our Earth boat.
I'm so fucking pissed.
let's see here.
I don't like these guys. Fuck these guys.
And it hits, and there is a troop of between elves and humans, both male and female, that come out on the stage. And this crystal also starts pushing out, it seems like, energy around the camp and around, even as far as the goblins, and it's hitting Rothold. And they start clapping. And they're like, new Haxon, new Haxon, yeah, new Haxon,
Oh, fuck
new
these guys.
Haxon, yeah. You may be good at corkies, your chickens may be stacked, but when it comes to sorcery, you better watch your back. You
All
think
right.
you're pretty clever, talking all that smack, but now that you've heard our cheer, you see how much you lack.
Fuck
They
these
go-
guys so fucking much.
This is the evil team from Bring It On.
Yeah, fuck
They
these guys.
stole Peppy's cheer.
And they go, new Haxon. When it comes to magic stuff, we find them and make them, and don't got knows that break them. And I do need wisdom saves.
Is this to be charmed in any way, shape, or form?
Yes. So you would
Oh,
have
Thank
advantage.
gosh. Thank you for saying that. I was about to ask. I never fucking mind. I rolled a 2 and a 3
14.
for a total of 7.
11. God damn.
2.
Okay. All right. So, what was the highest?
14.
So we're at 14.
14. All right. So this here was 15. You all begin to uncontrollably dance and clap and stomp
I fucking.
to the cheer.
Fuck.
Next time we're letting goblins eat these fucking assholes.
We didn't know that they were assholes yet.
had a pretty good idea.
Then just attack next time. Don't just try to peek in the wagon.
She did.
And with that, let's
To be fair, I fucking did.
Yeah, you did attack. That's what happened. That's why we got here.
And that's why I'm bloodied.
So yeah, let's go ahead and take our break then. And we'll be back in 15 minutes at 9:18. Let's get on back here. All right.
I'm back.
Go checking in with Ray and Peppy.
I'm here. Jackie!
Come here.
All right. So, currently you are all dancing. And it seems that there is a message being broadcast in like an image way that shows you dancing
God damn it.
as very bloodied. The elder woman gets up and onto the stage. Rothold! We know you've been suffering from fakers, but look. They were running like scared rabbits from goblins and didn't know what to do. And they just attacked out of anger people who were trying to bring products to you to increase your standing. And they couldn't handle them.
Oh, I'm so
So-
fucking done with this bitch.
So we've come and ready to help out since you don't have the protection you need. So we will be there.
Do I get to repeat a save at all?
I am doing this a little bit of a scene, but you will have chances here. So I'll get the right second. So that's what's happening there. Everyone's affected. Do you see the goblins are doing the cheer as well? Okay, yeah, so you can use an action.
There are 4 inspirations in chat.
So if you want to use your action to regain control of yourself, you may make another wisdom save.
Damn, it's not even like an end of the turn thing?
No, you have to use an action.
Shiza. Better
I'm
than...
going to fucking bullshit. 15.
All right, you will break it.
Yeah, I'm not... Rip doesn't dance. This is absurd. 18.
Okay. And Silver and Peppy.
6.
6.
21, natural 20.
Oh. Okay, so everything is up then. So what are you trying to do here? So I guess the thing is, are you doing? We'll figure out if you're trying to actually go into combat. Like if you're going to like go step by step here, then we'll do something. But if you want to do anything else, what are your intentions?
I want to break their shit.
Okay. In that case, let's get some initiative going. If we are descending into violence, I'll be right there. So give me a second. So write down your initiative if you're rolling it now, because I'm not quite there yet.
Guys, just wait 2 seconds.
My bad.
I'm waiting. I'm digging around in my candy drawer, getting some chocolate.
He said, let's roll initiative. So I rolled initiative.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, God. Okay. So that is the cheer team. And let me get the goblins up in here. Just to come in. Nope.
I don't see what other options we have here. We have to break their shit. You know what I mean? We just gotta.
All right. All right, you can go ahead and roll initiatives.
Oh. Now I rolled too early.
Haha.
Because you said you were getting the goblins, so I thought you were. But I forgot you have to manually fill those out.
Can you just wait 2 seconds?
All right. Let's see here. What did you get, Ray?
21.
Okay.
That's the wrong character.
Peppy got 15. Then I just need Rip.
I had rolled a 19 plus 2.
You got a
21.
21.
Perfect.
I went into the wrong. How did I go into the wrong thing twice? What is this? Okay, D&D Beyond's acting screwy.
Okay, so first things first, you were doing those actions, so that means that she'd have hers.
Remember that time I got TPK to a bunch of fucking cheerleaders?
Okay, should definitely do that. And then
Back to my Excel sheet. Because Wizards makes using one D&D playtest very difficult.
she says, so yeah, she'll say, oh, someone's getting cranky, and vanishes. She vanishes for a second, and then a few feet to the right, she appears like, dang it! And
The fuck?
the other ones were they'll continue clapping, and you see that there's like this magical fields that begin to surround their skin. And one will go, oh, are they going to take the first below like a bunch of bullies? And Ray, it's your turn.
No, I'm just gonna break their fucking disco ball.
Okay, so that's above the stage. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I want to thorn whip it.
Okay. Go roll to hit.
Oh, that's a nat 20, bitch.
Let's
What's
go.
your range? Yeah, this range of thorn whip.
30 feet, so I can
Okay,
move up a
perfect.
little bit if I need
Yep.
to.
Yeah, so you get like right up to the stage basically to do that, and then roll damage.
Oh, I didn't roll a crit damage, I don't think. Okay, I'll just roll it again. 4 plus 9, so 13, and it pulls it 10 feet towards me.
Okay.
No, I'm hoping that breaks where whatever's holding it up.
It rolled 2d6 the first time. If you click it.
The damage is 2d6.
No, that's the crit damage.
No, my
We're
damage
level-
is 2d6.
We're level 1 or we're level 2.
We're
it's
level
1d6 thorn whip damage. Thorn whip only does 1d6.
Oh,
I
weird.
also have the spell.
So that's 4, or what's
Yeah,
kind of damage?
I don't know because I don't know. I'm confused about it.
It's because when you rolled the 2d6 for your crit, you rolled a 1-3.
Yeah, I'm just confused because the effect says 2d6 piercing. Like on the thing. Off to the side.
Okay. I'm not sure you did.
I guess it is. No, you're right. It's weird though. But yeah, it's just 4. I was
Okay.
just trying to figure that out.
Okay, so it pulls it. It is attached. So I want to say, like, basically, there's.
I'm hoping it's not anymore.
It is. Your whip is there. It's pulling it down, I would say, so it's easier for others to hit. So it's effectively 15 feet off the ground now. So you're like slowly pulling it with your spell. And then Rip. It's anything else?
No.
All right, Rip.
What is holding the ball up?
It is held by essentially chain and a rod, and so it's like the whole thing's
Jesus.
bending.
Okay, I'll pull out my 2 daggers, or two of my 4 daggers, and I will move within 20 feet of it, and I will throw it at them because that was also my plan.
Okay.
That's 19 and 24 to hit.
Okay. So the object, both will hit.
So that is 5 and 8 for 13 damage total.
Okay. Okay. It's beginning to crack. It's still operational.
Oh, Jesus. How much does this fucking glass ball have? That's all I got.
Okay, let me see here. I'm rolling for goblins. And they all keep dancing. Silver.
So you guys want to dance, huh? Okay, I think you should dance then. And I'm going to knock my arrow of celebration. I'm going to aim it into the center of their group. And I'm going to release it.
100%. Describe how this happens.
So Silver's just going to pull out this this arrow, and it looks a little bit weird because like the shaft is like wrapped this kind of rainbow wrapping, and like the feathers on it are all different colors, and for some magical reason there's like a little noisemaker attached to the tip, and she just pulls it back and fires it into the middle of them, and it's like this giant poof of like glitter around in their like little 30-foot
so
radius
good.
group.
Amazing. What effect does it have?
So they have to make a DC 17 wisdom save, or they have to dance madly. And loud music can be heard 100 feet from the impact site.
Amazing. And what's the DC?
17.
Awesome. Yep. More. And... Okay, yep. So the 4 still there. It goes, whew, and they're like, so they're dancing. So I guess they continue to dance.
Yeah, but now it's madly.
Yeah, now they madly dance. It keeps up. They're like, oh, we're getting going. We're getting going.
I feel like madly means that they lose. Like now they're just doing craziness,
But
not
the
continuing
music,
to cheer.
Yeah, the
but
music
the
can
music
be heard.
specifically is not their wonderful, beautiful music. It is some hardcore trap.
Hardcore trap. Okay.
I love the idea of burned out their choreography.
Yes. They don't know what to do with this. The dancing's messed up.
Dance better.
Like if they're going to want to look like that they're dancing to this music, they got to be like looking like they're ready for like a rave or something.
All right.
That's what I'm going.
Amazing. All right, so go into it the best they can. Everyone's like, "Oh, what are those moves? I don't even know." So
And then I'm going to use my cutting to hide in the wagon.
absolutely. All right, we'll make your stealth check.
24, but I
Nice.
stubbed my toe in the process. Because one of those was a 2. So.
All right, so all right, so the era of celebration's going on. You're holding your toe,
Ow, my toe.
and
Wait,
then
how did you stub your toe and get a 24?
I'm
Because
gonna play.
they rolled a 2 and a 15.
I roll at advantage for stealth checks, and because one of those dice was a 2,
Oh, so if just any dice is a 2,
Yeah.
you stub your
any dex check dice,
oh yeah,
any.
That's great.
I'm not losing 1 health. I'm rubbing my toe.
So even at advantage, you could stub your toe.
Yeah, I'm at advantage.
Peppy sparkles.
So did they lose concentration or what?
Not on this no, because they're the main one maintaining the orb seems to be maintaining concentration for them.
So I have to try another wisdom save.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to pass.
There's 4 inspiration in chat.
I'll try one.
Peppy has to roll a 17 on the
There you
die.
go.
Yes!
And they did.
And they did!
And I lose my head. There you go.
Yes, Jackie!
Oh, by the way, nobody wants to get anywhere near her. I'm just going to let you know. Don't get close to her. I'm just letting you know. Don't get close to her.
Oh,
You
Why?
don't want to. Peppy's going to murder her. And it's going to look ugly. And you don't want to be close to her. I
Oh,
promise you, you do not want to be within 10 feet of her.
Oh my god.
I've warned you.
Oh my god, you're berserking. Am I
Okay.
within 10 feet of Peppy?
bonus action?
I'm talking about Blondie. You don't want to be in 10 feet of Blondie.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. This point, you see Blondie kind of
Well, does
vanish.
Peppy have bonus actions or anything?
I assume that Peppy's ending her turn. You do anything else, Peppy?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm just hoping that she had something magical up her sleeve.
And I would say she sees Rip there. She's gonna go, oh, come on, Rip, as she appears kind of a good 20 feet away from the other ones.
Is she
Yeah.
not dancing?
She did not get hit by it, no.
Oh, okay, cool.
And she goes, don't you know that you're so hot, Rip? And I need you to please give me a intelligence save.
Intelligence. That's 18 plus 0, so 18.
Okay. So you it's your brain moves for a second, but you're able to shake off this magic that she starts to go. And she goes, oh, no fun at all. And she will maintain to be sort of closer to the stage, but just not in a main grouping. Goblins already did their deal. Do they get saves again on their turns against the celebration, or do they not?
So it just says an arrow tipped with an enchanted noisemaker. For 30 feet around the impact site, creatures are compelled to dance madly. Loud music can be heard 100 feet from the impact site.
That sounds like an instantaneous effect to me.
Yeah.
So it'd be the 1 round.
Yeah, so they'll lose all this round. And we're back at Ray.
It gives us a round, though.
It did.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. How far off the ground is this disco ball thing now?
Now 15 feet.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna do another thorn whip and try to pull it down more.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That will hit.
5 damage, and it's pulled 10 feet.
All right.
I don't know if it.
Man, you
breaks
can
the
do.
thing yet.
Man, just if you be descriptive, you can start getting bonus damage.
Yes.
So, all right.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to pull it enough that it hopefully breaks that chain.
You're able to bring it down to the ground, and it does, yeah. So it snaps off of the wagon at this point. Now that's on the ground, it still seems to be active on the ground, though.
Bummer. Okay.
Does it look like it's cracked at all?
Yeah, you've been doing. I was. It's been cracking. You've been damaging it.
Okay, I was not expecting such a resilient glass orb.
I wasn't either. I was kind of hoping when I broke the chain and it fell, it would just break.
Does it take fall damage? It was at 15 feet.
No, because she pulls it. It's a slow pull, and then once it hits the ground, it snaps. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Rip.
So I would get off the horse. I don't know how much movement that takes, and go pick up the 2 daggers I threw.
All right.
And that would be like still right next to the orb. And I'd just say, New Haxon's good at magic. They certainly have a good ear. They pulled off a dirty trick in stealing Peppy's cheer and stabbed down with both the daggers into the...
Oh. Nice. Make those attacks.
17 and 15 on the die for 21 and 23.
Yeah, those are hit.
For 8 and... Or excuse me. 7 and 6 damage. So another 13.
Okay. All right. It is now severely cracked. It's definitely below half. Destroying this thing.
That's my turn.
All right. Let's see how these goblins do. Nope. All right, a few of them begin riding down from the 500 feet, but it's going to take them a little bit. So they get pissed off. And Silver.
Would you say messaging Rip about the to ask if these people stole something from these goblins, or why are these goblins after them, would take an action?
I mean, message takes an action, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I will stay where I am hidden and message Rip and be like, Rip, did those crazy cheerleaders steal something from these goblins? They're really into chasing these guys. Also, I don't like these guys.
They said they stole their crown and their secrets, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like the crown's potentially the bigger deal.
And then I guess on my next turn, I'm gonna start looking for a crown.
Did the goblins by chance get the chance in that 30 seconds while the thing was up to tell me what it looked like?
They began describing it as it was made it was made of titanium and it's silver. Sorry, and it has like it looks like thorns.
So I would give Silver that a silver crown, a thorny silver crown.
Okie dokie. I will look for that on my next turn.
Oops. And Peppy, it's your turn.
All right. How close is Blondie to her crew?
She's a ways away from her crew.
Okay. How close is she to me?
We'll get some measurements here.
30 to Peppy, 20 to her crew.
All right.
All right.
30.
All right. So she's in range. So yeah, I'm gonna throw my beat of force at her.
Jeez.
That's a dex save.
Okay. That is a 21.
You kidding me?
19 on the dice.
All right. In that case, what I'm gonna do?
Is it half damage at least, or is it saber
No.
stuck? Oh, infinite sadness.
Tell you what. I'll just do a healing word, and then I'm going to pick up my. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll take out the short sword, and I'm moving 30 feet toward her,
Okay.
just so she knows I'm here to murder her. I'm not saying a word to her. I'm just coming after her. She's literally. This is basically appropriation. Peppy created cheerleading.
Right.
So at this
Oh,
point,
yes.
this character is dead. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah. Jackie, I am so down with how Peppy's reacting. This was meant to pull hatred. So I'm happy it is. I love it, especially with Peppy's been through. I'm really loving the RP. So, she, however, will definitely see that there's murder on Peppy's brain. Goes, well, if you can't take competition, and she'll light up. She out of her outfit, she takes out 2 pom-poms that lighten with arcs of arcane energy, and she starts doing cheers right in your face, trying to smack you with them.
Ooh, we can take those. We're taking those once we kill her for sure. Those are dope.
Unless it's just her ability.
First is a dirty 20. Anything?
Oh, who'd she hit?
You, Peppy.
Yeah. Silvery Barb's that.
Okay. 7. Who you
Oh,
giving
nice.
advantage to?
Who is right after me?
I guess Ray.
I'll give it to Ray.
All right. Then she takes her left pom-pom and tries to do the same thing. For 11.
That'll miss.
So she's doing this cheer your face. How are you getting out of the way? Like,
Well, I mean, Peppy literally just kind of did a beeline right toward her.
yeah.
She just doesn't even have emotion on her face right now. So when she's swinging, like she's just moving out of the way, and
Gotcha.
she's like got that sword in her hand, and she's going to be reaching for the other one soon. So, I mean, that's almost like some intimidation at this point, but it's not purposeful. It's just she's going to kill her.
The Muhammad Ali dodging.
She's not even here to threaten her. She's just going to kill her.
You got it. Okay, so now the cheer crew is active. And they got some stuff to do. They're going to care about the ball first. So, first one is going to go ahead and from where they are, go ahead and cheer and be like, give me a D. And at Rip for 6.
Negative.
Next one tries the same thing with a cheer, and a burst of energy flies out for 18.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 12 force damage. Let me D-I. And that's the second one. So now the third one. Same thing as you're stabbing at. For, as they try to say, give me an E for 19.
Yep.
Ooh, not as good. 3 force damage.
Are you still up?
Yep.
And then the last one is, let me see on the map. Can they grab, they want to do a 15-foot cone and get Rip and Ray.
We both about to go down.
And I think they can. And then it'll jump down and they'll go D-I-E, die. And they clap their hands together, and a cone of fire shoots out of them. And I need dexterity saving throws.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Ugh, I should have. Natural 1.
23.
23. So your Ray will take 6 fire.
Oh, fuck. Well, I shouldn't have bothered because I'm down either way.
And that means Rip gets 12 fire.
And I am also down.
Yeah.
You said we were going to get TPK'd by cheerleaders. Ray manifested it.
All right. Yeah, right now, Ray death save.
Do I have advantage because of that thing?
You have advantage because of the silvery barbs, if you haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So theoretically, you would essentially have advantage, yes.
Great. Fucking 11. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah. Oh, super close.
Yeah.
Rip.
That's a fail.
Okay. All right. Hey, Jonathan, I know this is probably extremely hard. So if you can't do it, you can't do it. If you're able to keep your D&D Beyond sheet updated at all with HP, that will always be helpful to me. As I'm controlling the battlefield. But yes. All right. Silver! 2 of your friends have gone down to these cheerleaders.
I feel like I have to trust in my passive perception, and I don't think I would notice because I'm too busy looking for this crown.
Right. Okay, yeah, making sense. Make a perception check to find the crown.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. 419.
Okay, looking through, you're able. You finally open a chest, and it has this. It has some blood on it, but it is this titanium crown that is shaped with leaves of ivy. You also see there are a few like sticks that seem to have crystals tied onto them, but all of it, to your brain, like all of it is goblin make. Like there is this goblin loot that's right here.
Okay. All right. Shatterspike, buddy. I need you to take this and give it to the goblins, okay? And then in some way, convey that it's from us and that please they should help us. Wait, no. They're gonna come and kill them anyway. I know. Yeah. You hold on to this. I'll go get them. You go save us. Got it?
What?
What do you want them to do?
I'm gonna have Shatterspike go give it to the goblin.
Okay. Whew, starts. Now, Shadowspike is a what again?
Pseudo
A pseudo dragon.
What's their strength?
Oh God, is he too weak?
How heavy is this crown is the better question.
Right?
He has a 6 strength.
Okay, it can just carry the crown. Yeah.
Oh God, thank God.
All right. And then Pappy.
All right. Peppy will take out her other short sword, and so she will attack twice. She'll swing and swing.
All right.
First swing is a 22 to hit.
That it's.
That will do 9 piercing.
Nice.
Second swing is a 25 to hit,
Hits.
and that will do 2 piercing.
Okay. Yeah, she's bleeding now. Just ah!
Yeah. So, yeah, that's her. Those are both of her actions. Yeah.
Okay. Well, she'll go. You know what? I remember this. And she vanishes. All right. And they see her go. All right, and all of this, I'm going to say the other cheer people are going to, they hit a button and everything starts getting packed up and the wagons all begin to move. And they're going to leave behind what you threw over. But they're trying to get out of this open area.
So they're leaving this ball?
Ultimately, because the goblins are on their way, and they don't think they can take the goblin horde. And it's detached from their thing.
Huh.
Then so Ray, death save.
Oh, fuck. It's a fail.
Okay.
Success.
Nice. So we're both sitting at 1 success, 1 fail.
Silver?
I'm run out, see that everybody's down except for Peppy, and I'm gonna run right for Rip, and I'm basically gonna spit my hands and medicine check him
Yeah.
and try and stabilize him for an 18.
Okay, stable. All right, Pappy.
Bonus action dash toward the horse. That'll give me 2 temp HP.
Yeah. And what's so 30 feet towards horse? Yeah.
60 feet toward horse. That's dash.
Oh, you're using your movement. Yeah. Sure. Yep.
Does that get me to the horses?
Yes.
All right, so I can block their path.
I mean, yes, they have a chance to trample you on their turn if you're going to engage in this.
I mean, I'd try to intimidate them.
That would be animal handling.
Okay.
And that would also be your action to intimidate.
Okay, then never mind. Never mind. I'll just
Yeah.
stay with the horse so I can.
And that's
still
because,
run
so
after
you
them.
know, Jackie, that's because we agreed to the 1D&D.
Right.
And
So
that's
yeah,
how they've redone that.
that's fine. And so I'll just stay keeping pace. That's fine.
You
So
want
you're
to
not gonna
grab
take
one
your
of our
action?
horses?
Oh, I have an action too.
Because you bonus action dash, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So in that case,
Can you bonus action dash?
You can bonus action
the-
dash?
yeah. Well, I think I can because according to this, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can dash as a bonus action and
Oh.
get 2 times. I can do that 2 times per long rest.
Oh, nice.
Oh, your orc feature, the
Yeah.
aggressive. Got
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So are the horses tied up by like rope?
Yeah, there's rope and like large wood harnesses on them. Yeah, reins,
Cool.
leather, some leather.
Let me
There
take
you
my
go.
sword and slice that rope.
There we go. Make the attack.
All right. God, I kind of want to steal that inspiration for this.
Do it.
Take
Do
it.
it. Do
Do
it.
it.
All right. Where is my short sword? There it is.
Do a fucking front flip while you do it, too. Badass.
Natural 20.
Hell
Oh yeah! Roll that damage.
Oh, terrible damage. 7 crit.
I fucking hate normal crit rules.
Gosh.
To be fair, it's only a rope.
There's still a nat 20 to cut a rope. What's
Jackie, I put 8 on the HP of these ropes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's all right. I have another chance.
Go for it. Go for it. Oh yeah! +1
Oh,
damage.
+1. That's right. +1. Thank you, art department.
Peppy does. Can you front flip in the air?
Bitch to die!
Art
Describe it with
department.
violent
Art
emphasis.
department.
Yes. Okay, so whoosh, it is unhooked, which means that the carts will have a hard time moving.
Fuck yes.
Oh man.
Personally, having grown up with horses, if a giant ogre came after me or orange came after me, that horse better make it right.
Well, no, because it's not that feature. It's... Okay, so then okay, yeah. So in that case, the other cheer team is going since Peppy's being aggressive, they're going to lean out their windows and wave their pom poms and cast. 11 misses as pom pom like energy flies by you. A natural 1 misses. Third attack. That is a 19.
I will try to silvery barbs it
You got it.
and give
Uh,
advantage to Ray for her death save.
Well, thanks.
Got it. 22 on the second
Still
one.
hits,
So
obviously.
19. Yeah. So, wow, that was dramatic. 10 force damage.
Oh, that's not
Jesus
too bad.
Christ. Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
All right. Then there's one more coming.
Oh
Holy
boy.
shit.
at a 12, which misses.
Yes. Okay. All right. And you have advantage on your death save.
Thank you.
No, in 1D&D, natural ones means they get inspiration next turn.
Oh fuck.
That's like, doesn't hit the horse a natural one? I'm like, not in 1D&D rolls. Which, as a reminder, after any of the things, if we can always discuss that, as I said, when we adapted them, as long as we're good with doing it. Ray, death save, please.
Okay.
With advantage, Clark.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
Okay. Then Rip is stabilized. Goblins are nearly there, but not quite. Silver.
Would it be possible to basically Matrix style shoot an arrow to cut a rope?
What rope are you cutting?
Describe what you're doing. Describe what you're doing.
Okay, so Silver sees Peppy try to cut the rope
It's cut.
reins from the horses.
It's cut.
Like, is that?
There's
like,
several horses and several wagons, so
Yeah.
there's more
Oh,
to
I
do.
see. Okay.
But the wagon containing their group is stopped.
They
The
did
horse
get into
on that-
different ones.
How many horses do you have?
Well, they have 12 wagons.
Yeah.
What I mean is, that, like, the wagon containing our blonde nemesis is.
You don't know.
Stopped,
You don't know which one she's in.
but
If
one
she's
of
in
them-
any of them, you have no idea.
Oh yeah.
She just vanished, and now you do not know where she is.
Then Silver's gonna go over to Ray and stabilize her. Because I think Silver would be thinking more about her friends if she didn't know where the lady was.
Okay.
So
Make medicine check.
10.
Okay, that's stable.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, good.
Very good. Then Peppy.
All right. Okay. And I only have
So- Yeah, that wagon is stopped now.
Okay. And I only had one beat of force, right?
Correct. I think you can have it back. We'll say like long rest, essentially.
Right. I was just asking because the inscription said 1d4 plus 4 beads of force. I didn't know what that meant. Okay.
Gotcha. Right.
So what I'm going to do, they're stopped. Let's see. I have on me, that's not going to work. Oh, I do have a candle. Yeah, I have a candle. I will light the candle and
Oh my
light
god.
the wagon on fire.
Oh my god.
Okay. Absolutely.
I'm also going to try to hold the door closed.
Fuck.
Okay. Absolutely. So you're trying to, yeah, I totally get this. It's going to take a full, on your next round, when we get back to you, it'll be on fire.
Okay.
Because it'll take like the full round to fully catch. And then we'll start dealing with what that means.
Can't cheer if you can't breathe.
Holy shit.
She cares about her life too much. I don't think she's going to get involved.
Good.
Okay. So you feel them try to, you feel a person try to move, and they can't because they feel someone holding it closed, and they're gonna cast Burning Hands. So I need a dex save from Peppy.
All right.
The fire goes through the wood?
It's she's holding cloth closed.
Oh, I thought it was a wooden door.
Cool. All right, let's check this out.
All right, Jack, is that your understanding that it was cloth? Because I feel I've said cloth several times. I want to make sure that's
No,
what
yeah,
you were
it's fine.
thinking.
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Deck save. Okay. Hopefully this goes well. Okay. 24.
24. That is going to be 13 divided by 2, 6.
Okay, I'm still up somehow. Barely, but I'm still up.
All right. And they're going to go ahead. The other, well, no. So the other 3, they're in the other wagons. They're in different wagons. Only the one's left in there. So they're not here to help. No, you're just out of range of them. They got nothing.
One at a time.
And so Ray, it's your turn.
I'm unconscious.
Yep. So death save.
But stable.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
stable. That's right. You're stable. That's right. I was to hear the stable thing. Cool. Silver.
Idea of where Shadow Spike is with returning the crown
Sure.
to the goblins.
You see them having returned. They are just at the border of this whole scene. The goblins, and they are carrying the crown. Shadow Spike is riding on their shoulder.
Okay. Then I'm going to pull out my daggers and hold my action, and if I see that blondie, I'm gonna gut her like a fish.
Absolutely. All right. Pappy, it springs into fire. If you end your turn holding this closed, you will take fire damage.
Okay.
Because it's on fire right there.
And they're still in there, though, right?
Yes.
Do I still feel the pressure on the door?
Yeah, I mean, they're still trying to put, well, probably don't feel it right now because they just went to burn you. So they're not necessarily
Okay.
pressuring the cloth right now.
Okay, so I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to go ahead and cast a... I'm going to, just kind of mock them. Yeah, I'm going to completely mock them while they're in there.
Okay.
And that's going to be a wisdom save.
You got it. $11.
All right, that fails. They will take 4 psychic damage.
Okay. All right. So you're definitely in danger here. So this would be 1d6 fire.
Okay.
That is 2 fire.
Okay. So I will relentless endurance to stay up.
Yes. Okay. Then they would take 1d6 fire for being in the thing. They take 4 fire.
How many hit points do they have? Jeez.
And they don't have any more of that. They don't have more of that. They couldn't have done that. Yeah, they're going to do the only thing they can do. Which is they're going to try to blast you through the cloth. Okay. They have disadvantage because stuff. That's a natural 1. So as you see, like a burst, like goes through the cloth and out. Yep, they already took the fire damage this turn for this. So everyone else stable. Goblins now kind of circle in. And that's right, so Silver doesn't speak Goblin. So does not know what they are saying.
But I do.
Yes, you do hear them essentially say, that cheerleader okay, the rest must die!
Jeez.
They move, but there's not a lot they can do here, so they are mostly looting. They quickly check on Ray and Rip, actually, seeing that they're stable. They will shove these leaves in their mouths, and you each get 1 HP.
Fucking okay. I don't know how I feel about the murderous goblins being on our side. Definitely some mixed
And-
feelings here.
Yeah. Silver, it's your turn. Molly, you're muted.
What? I went to close my bag of chips, so I muted myself so you wouldn't have to hear it. So Silver is super charitable towards Blondie. So she's going, because she could speak to animals even though she can't speak Goblin. And she's going to tell the wolves, Wolfies, so bad cheerleader is somewhere around here, but she's invisible. I can't find her.
Love it. Let me roll for these dire wolves. And their get some checks here for that. Do they have any advantage? They do have keen smell. Alright, they have +3 on their perception. So oh geez, 25 for that. Actually, not 25, 22. It's very good. And they start to like paw in the direction that the wagons were going. And they kind of look, and one of the goblins looks down and does a very similar motion to you, and you hear them say something, and the wolf grunts, and they take their wolf and start going in the direction, trying to hunt Blondie down. Peppy Sparkles.
All right. Okay. Would it be a bonus item, bonus action to throw something?
I mean, throwing's an attack usually, or an action.
Okay. I feel like I gotta use a wild card here because I don't know what else to do. So what Pepe's gonna attempt to do here is, since she kind of blew a hole in that cloth, she's gonna look at that hole, take out her vial, and say, "Hey, pork chop, need some inspiration? Why not try some Pepspiration and throw it in there and hope that it's flammable?
Absolutely. All right. Now, I had made during all of this talk, I've put together a table for his trials.
Oh man.
So okay, so you threw it in. And yeah, it explodes, and there's this like aerosol spray that goes over, and you see all their hair just fall off their body,
Oh, nice.
and it does light a flame. So it's going to be I'll give you actually I'm gonna need an attack roll for this, I believe,
Okay.
to see how well it hits before we see if it does
What's
the
the
damage.
modifier?
It would be your dex.
Dex. Okay, so just roll straight dex.
With just straight dex. Yeah.
Straight dex. Okay. Ugh. No, that's 6.
Yeah. Okay. So it does flame up, but it doesn't do damage to them. It does make their hair fall off.
Okay. Well, hopefully that at least distracts them.
All right. Are you going to stay there or back up?
Is there... Can I, like... Oh, I've already used my action. I don't know if this is a bonus action or a free action. But what kind of a knob is this?
So it is heavy cloth.
Curtain.
Oh, that's right. That's a curtain. I don't know. I'm going to try to just stab the cloth into the wood to make it look like I'm still there and back off of it. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
It does. Well,
I'm hoping they're a little thrown off their game here, and maybe they won't think to try that door right away. But I have to back up because I only have 1 HP, so yeah.
absolutely. Well, remember, we've established now that there's a hole in there.
Oh, that's right. Well, okay, so I won't do that. I'll just back up and I'll wait for them. But I'll stand right there. I want to be within 5 feet of that door.
I can't. You're going to have to be in 10 feet to not get burned.
Okay. I'll be in 10 feet of the door.
Yeah. But I get it. You're there. Like I definitely want to maintain the point of it.
I feel like I should switch to a dagger then, because I can throw a dagger.
Yeah, you could probably do that. So it is their turn, and man, I mean, you're just out for blood. Yeah, so they're gonna come out. Yeah, they're gonna try to palm blast you and hopefully knock you unconscious, according to them, and try to get out of. Well, I guess they could. No, I guess they'll get out there. Bonus action disengage. What were they? What are they thinking? They get out. They see the goblins. They think they're dead. They want to take Peppy with them. They fire. 6. So they get out and try to run away now, but they can't disengage. So you get a attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. Does that include thrown items? I don't really know, honestly. I've never.
I mean, make it with your main attack here. So you wouldn't be able to throw it. You'd make a melee attack. As
Oh,
you ran
okay.
away from it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. In that case, I've got. Okay, so basically, I have a in one hand a dagger and one hand a short sword. So I think I would swing the short sword in that case.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Let's see what happens. 21.
That hits.
All right, and that is let's see what the bonus is. Okay, so that's a 9 piercing.
All right. How do you want to kill him?
Okay, so as they come out, I see them, they see me, they attempt to attack, I smirk, and then they're trying to run away. And as they're running, the camera's just right on their face, and then they just stop. And they take a quick breath, and as they fall over, you see my short sword right in the back of their head, and they are dead. And I think Peppy holds up her hand to the others with her one finger raised, as in, that's one.
Yeah. All right. So then we are out of initiative. And eventually, the goblin and the wolf comes back. As I go, they actually will switch to common, talking to you, Silver. Once they kind of go, oh, you can't talk. They finally go. I think they got on the wagons.
And they're heading back. They're heading into town.
With the wagons, yes. You can see they're kind of going to Rothold, and we are out of initiative, and the trap music comes to an end.
I want to pick up these pom-poms that were shooting things.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a innate ability.
You look at them, and they're essentially, you see that they're wrought with some silver wire, and they're essentially spellcasting foci.
Oh.
So they're not special of themselves, but they can channel the arcane abilities of others.
All right.
So absolutely. And now there's this very tense moment as the crew of these Grumsh goblins are here. Many are like tearing through the rubble, like the turned over wagon. Got 2 wagons now. They're going through a lot of it. As more are arriving, they do blow a horn. You see there are 7 riding an enormous spider on the hilltop. But they're not having it come down. But they're all looking at you, not sure what's going to happen next. What would y'all like to do?
Help fucking search these wagons, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish breaking this orb if it still looks like it's displaying stuff.
Yeah, you can effectively finish that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna help the goblins look, because Ray doesn't fucking know.
Yeah, I pull out a crowbar and just start smashing it, and in between each strike, I'm calling, Shatter Spike, where did you go? And then in Goblin, I'm like, did the small dragon give you back the crown?
You don't know about that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but Silver had messaged me. Oh.
Not after that.
No, you were.
No, did I not see Shatter Spike?
No, they were
Take
in a
it off?
wagon.
I
I mean,
thought
Shatter
I was
Spike
up
did
for-
leave the wagon.
Yeah, I thought I was up
Yeah.
for Shatter Spike.
At any
leaving,
rate,
but-
if you shout that, they visibly are holding the crown.
Oh, okay.
One of them, and they're. Oh. You give us back what they stole.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very sorry that these people took something so important from you.
Let me pause. You represent Rothold.
Yes.
Yes.
And we do not raid Rothold, like we never have.
Thank you.
They look the chest. They seem to be going through all. They seem to have everything was stolen, so they seem satisfied. Well, can we bring back that body?
The one that I killed?
Yeah, that's what they're asking. They are asking.
I'm going to go up to the body with my dagger. I'm going to cut out one of her teeth. And I'm going to say, you can have the rest of her.
What in
Thank
the
you.
absolute fuck is happening?
I do want to investigate the wagons just for stuff, like, because these girls clearly stole stuff from me. And I'm trying to figure out if there's any clues here.
Absolutely.
And you call me edgy, Ray.
I definitely did not call you edgy.
I don't know where you all have been for Jackie's characters that this is surprising. It is always deeper underneath what Jackie does, and this goes right along. So
I don't know why I thought we got a cheerleader that was like actually just a fucking cheerleader.
I don't know. You thought. Make
My
an
bad.
investigation check.
Okay.
While Peppy's doing that, I feel like Silver's gonna kind of like follow up behind and be like,
Peppy?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you invented the whole cheerleading thing, right?
I did. I invented it. It's like a part of my heritage. Like it's a part of my identity. It's like how I connect to my other family.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, the whole burning her alive and making her hair fall out and then brutally murdering her part, that was because she's an evil thief that we do not like, right?
It was more that, well, I mean, that part of it, yeah. I mean, it's just, cheerleading is for everyone, but not the way they were doing it. They're making a mockery of it. I mean, they were taking something that belonged to orc culture and turning it into something unrecognizable. And plus, New Haxon.
Yeah, fuck those guys though, huh?
Yeah, we don't like New Haxon.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah. 14. Looking through the objects, there is, I mean, there's obvious ripoffs. The style, you've taken your style from orc armor, as much as it is, joyfulized and made to be inspiring rather than intimidating and all these things, but your patterns are definitively from there. You've taken care because it's been your passion, and these look like, instead of looking at orc armor, they just had looked at you and made something similar, but much else you can't gather, I believe.
Well, it's just important to send a message. And maybe I saw a little red back there, but I mean, you probably would too if you were, if your soul was being stolen, right?
Yeah.
A little extreme, but yeah. What the fuck does the tooth have to do with it, though?
Well, okay, so I read somewhere that orcs take teeth.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not, but
Fuck,
I
it sounds
thought,
true.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe that was a little too much. Was that too much?
No,
Is
I
that
like
over
it.
the top?
No, it's good.
Should I dial it back a bit?
No.
Are we within a mile of Rothold?
Yes.
I would like to reach out to Golgo telepathically and be like, hey, there's a caravan coming. I don't know what the ball showed, but as you saw, I was just trying to break the ball, and they started attacking us. If you can try and make sure they're not spreading a bunch of lies, we're turning the goblins back. I guess we have some kind of treaty with them where, they
fucking
just
do
won't
now.
attack Rothold. They stole from them, and we gave them back what they stole. So the goblins are leaving.
They respond.
He's a drow elf. I don't know if.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. things are getting crazy already. There's the murder. Get back here as soon as you can. I'll do what I can.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
Silver, do you want the tooth?
Sure, I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
Silver puts it in a very special pouch.
Labeled teeth.
No, labeled teeth of enemies. No foul.
I turn to the goblins and in-goblin, thank you for healing my friend and I. And I'm sorry that those bastards stole from you. We weren't able to get back what secrets they might have taken, but
I think the secret.
hopefully the crown was the most important thing.
They respond in goblin to you. They hit their chest and cut themselves across as they wipe their blood and then put out their hand.
I'm not doing
Good
that
night.
shit.
They're doing it to Rip.
No, yeah, my chest is covered, but I'll cut my hand and shake with them.
Yes.
What is your name?
Grimlot.
Rip. Grimlot.
Rip. Yes, Grimlot. Yes, Rip. Grimlot and Rip. Yes.
At Tanagra.
We will. Look, each one. We know these faces, and he'll rip off from his belt essentially what looks like a humanoid skull. And you look, it's been stuffed. You're like, oh, this is a humanoid skull, and totally puts it in your hand. Yes. If you need to talk, wipe your blood, display proudly as you enter our territories. We will find you. You are honorable.
Thank you, Grimlot.
Yes.
Are we the villains?
I go, remember, we won't attack, but we still kill anyone who follows our lands and eat them. And
Religious freedoms, yes.
they go forward. Blightshore is messed up, y'all.
Hey, real quick, are we the villains?
No.
Okay.
And I put the skull in my pack and call to Shade. Let's go, buddy. And I mount up on the horse.
All right.
I've stalled for time. Golgo's doing what he can for damage control, but we need to get back.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Fucking can't wait to play politics.
So yeah, as you come back, the situation, you see the caravan and all of them. There are like what essentially were the volunteer guards are helping guard the caravan. But more from people like getting into it because there seems to be some who want to take care, like essentially be violent. And then as you come, there's some guards that kind of get assigned to you, and Ventil will come for. Before having discussions now over how we deal with things. Do we tear people apart? Do we have trials? Revelry just murdered people.
Well,
I
we
don't
didn't
know
start
what
with
to do.
murdering people, to be fair.
They said the Revelry did.
Oh, no, I was just saying that, like, our intent was not to murder them. We were
No,
just
no,
trying
no.
to break their shit.
Right.
Um,
Pauses. It goes, it just, the those who will be asked to do the town council have begun meeting. They are looking. So this is something. It's up to all of you. If you don't need to, we can play this out and kind of go through what's this look like, or we can kind of take a 10,000-foot view and kind of decide where the next step for Rothold is in this. In other words, you can kind of say, is it going to stay into this kind of might makes right? Someone messes with you, you can just take it out on them, which is more or less what was displayed, and you can do that. Or is it going to go more towards laws and trials and penalties that are like community service? Like, which way do you influence the community?
So, how much was seen through the crystal ball? Because Ray and I attacked the ball a couple of times, and then they unleashed on us.
Yeah, I don't think that's the problem at all.
It's not the biggest problem.
They're not mad at us. They want to know how we're dealing with, like, what's our justice system look like. And I think if you come from outside the city to raid the city or cause problems for the city or bring a bunch of fucking goblin murderers to the city, you don't have the protection that a citizen of Rothold would.
This was more of a military action that just took place. I mean, they were bringing enemies into our territory that would have caused massive violence had we not done what we did. So
what you'll get is they claim that they were here to start a business in Rothold.
Well, what they might have wanted to do was start a business, but what they actually did was stole from goblins who were murdering and almost brought them to our camp and didn't actually give a fuck when we told them to stop.
That's true.
So the council is discussing amongst themselves, essentially.
So I think...
is this death penalty? Is this
no?
Okay,
that's what they're looking for. They're looking for this larger.
Okay. I think if you are a citizen of Rothold, if you live in Rothold and you commit a crime against another citizen of Rothold, there's a trial, right? If you are not from Rothold and you do something to a citizen of Rothold, you don't have the protection and the rights to a trial. You are a bandit at that point.
Okay. So keep in mind that could impact tourism and people wanting to invest if they're not citizens and therefore they don't have protection of laws, which is okay. I'm just letting you know how that might influence.
A better way to put this is, look, if this has nothing to do with rights or anything like that, the truth is people are free to visit here. And in fact, had what just happened, New Hexen, had they just been coming to visit us, that'd been great. We would have happily accepted business ventures into our town because it booms the economy. Unfortunately, they were engaged in warfare with a local tribe, and they were leading that tribe to our border. We asked them to stop. We asked for their assistance in helping us to resolve the issue, and instead of doing that, they attacked us. So at that point, this became a military endeavor.
Yeah, but what do we do with the survivors?
And on top of that, they wanted to hide their crime.
I'm more than happy to have a trial for the survivors.
Okay. Then that's what we do. We do trials.
I think a fine, and if found guilty, exile.
I think that's fair.
Exile?
Yeah, just banned from the city, like, for what they did. If they're guilty.
All right.
Otherwise, we may as well have just kept the revelry here. If we're not better than them, then we're just as big of monsters.
Exactly. And I think a trial would be very illuminating either way.
And my concern, though, is if we exile them, they go back to whatever the fuck they were doing. They gather an army and come against us.
Well, at that point, it becomes a military.
They'd have to get past the tribe of Grumsh at that point.
Yeah, and we would probably let the tribe know that those folks are traveling on the road.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, hey, they brought that on themselves. That has nothing to do with us. As far as I'm concerned, we're allies with the goblins.
Well,
were
that's
friendly.
a strong fucking word. To
Well, they were
Hold on.
friendly. They
We're
were
not
friendly.
allies with the murdering goblins. Hold on.
I would
on.
say
Hey,
we have
hey.
an agreement.
We have a treaty with
of,
the murdering goblins.
A
Yeah.
treaty is fine. A treaty's
Me and Grimlot are blood brothers.
This is
Hey,
they are demon worshipping murdering goblins.
Hey,
Okay.
hey.
hold
We
on.
do not discriminate against what god you want to
Exactly.
worship. If Grimlot and his folk come into Rothold, they would have to follow our rules.
Yeah.
Thus, if they started murdering wantonly in the streets, there would be repercussions.
Yes.
But we
And they-
cannot stop them from practicing their religion and
That's
practicing
fine.
And they have
We
agreed
have
not
a
to rape.
treaty. We
We
are not
only-
allies. There is a difference.
Well, yes,
we
you are
only
correct.
murder wantonly in an orderly fashion.
There was
we
no
have a
murder
treaty.
that took place.
We are not
I
allies.
would
we have a treaty.
sooner have dinner with Grimlot than with Jaren.
Okay, all I'm saying is if they get in a fight with some other fucking person that has nothing to do with us, we're not
Oh, I'm
getting
not
involved
saying-
because
no.
we're not their allies.
Hold on. And I would also like to bring to the council's attention
You're right. I don't make allies. I make friends.
that
Oh my god!
our
Okay.
actions brought forth a treaty with a group of goblins who might otherwise be a risk factor
Yeah.
for travelers in Rothold. So
Yeah,
the way
so-
I
so-
see this, it's positive.
Yeah, the council's not so much judging you. The council's really, this is like Rothold determining its future and how they're going to deal with things,
Yeah,
We're just deciding what our justice system looks
we're
like.
going to have
right now.
trials, yes.
and kind of even this like, okay, either they can never come back or they're fined is the idea. Like, depending if it was like if you did this unknowingly, you're the fine. If you did this maliciously, you're exiled.
So
it's
are
kind of what's coming on.
the cheerleaders in Rothold?
They are, and there's
I would like
there's a lot. Well, I would say, there's pressure on you not going over there. But if you
I'm not going
basically
over
say no, I want to, then or say they don't want, like the people of Rothold kind of pressure you not to engage with them.
there. Oh no,
But you can if you want.
I'm just going to file a lawsuit because they're violating a trademark in Rothold.
Oh, fire a lawsuit.
Rothold is
Okay.
the home of cheerleading, and they're clearly stealing that. So
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's
I
a
think
financial matter at that point.
they take your paperwork, and I think that definitely starts to be a thing. And so the influence in this kind of session really is more this justice type of deal. So what's recognized is that you all defended the city, and you also know that's part of the members of Rothold were affected by the spell too. They were dancing at some point to the thing, like because of the deal, and they like there's problems with that, and there's a lot of like trying to figure some of that out.
Yes,
brainwashing.
Yes.
Right. So there's begun to be talks of the legality of magic in the city, what they want to do with that. Should there, what spell casting should be allowed? Should there just be no spell casting in the city?
And keep in mind, all of this took place outside of the city.
Correct, but now that it's happened, it's begun thoughts because there's a community trying to think of its future. And yeah, so I think you put your stuff in there. You do the lawsuit, and there's talk about like maybe they owe the fine to Peppy.
Reparations.
Not Peppy. They owe Rothold.
Rothold, okay, because it's a
Home
Rothold
of
thing.
cheerleading.
Okay.
That's part of our industry. That's part of our tourism. They're attacking the good people of Rothold. That's how this lawsuit is framed.
Okay, I think with all this, Peppy, you may make. Sorry, is there anything that Ray wants to do before I?
I don't know. I just I don't think we should outlaw spellcasting entirely.
I think enchantment, like stuff like charm person and stuff like that, that alters a person's mental faculties, would be fine. Because a lot of other spellcasting is used to, heal or
Yeah.
craft, or that's
Yeah.
really the most.
think
and even some healing spells or necromantic, so you can't just straight up outlaw necromantic magic. But
So if
enchantment magic alters the sensibilities of the person that it's used upon.
So,
I
so,
think
so talk then about. So, sorry, I'm so sorry, Emma. Go ahead.
if you feel like you can sue people. How about that? You can press charges against people if you feel like they used their magic to harm you.
What I'll say is the attitude towards charm magic, I think, in Rothold, based on everything all of you are saying, begins to becoming. People begin to associate negativity with charm magic.
Because charm magic, you recognize that you were affected after most of them end.
And so people, there's not laws yet because it's still very early.
Yeah.
Even the suing thing's kind of strange right now. They're getting to it. But there's definitely, like, people will be looked down upon who use charm magic against people who aren't attacking. Like, they get that if you're being attacked, if you're being whatever, but just to kind of get your way within the city. There's a negative stigma attached to it.
No, that makes sense. Fuck that shit.
Whether it leaves you legality or that type of thing is further down the line for this, I believe. And that would also be something that an influence point could be spent on to decrease that, or to go, yeah, let's make a law, and you can influence point a law from anything that has become a stigma. And so we'd say charm magic is stigma, and therefore, Peppy, I think as we kind of wrap this bit up, you can go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage from everyone helping in all the arguments to see how stuff turns out.
Uh, 23.
Okay. So, at least initially, all cheerleading uniforms and paraphernalia are turned over to the city of Rothold from the new hacks and heraldals. And they this talks about having to pay some type of fee this talks about the next thing they're trying to figure out is how do others get to cheer, get the right, that type of thing. Do they need to credit Rothold? What does that begin to look like? And as far as reparations to Rothold, there is an agreement reached, because there's still a little bit of fear of treating this new Haxon thing too harshly, of 500 gold. That goes into the new Haxon, into the Rothold pot.
Cool.
Which is used to function a lot of these projects. Therefore, I'm going to say by the end of the session, the greenhouse will be completed because of Peppy's very clear it needs to benefit Rothold as one of the biggest general good projects that you all had going. However, all the paraphernalia of cheerleading is turned over to Peppy and the team. As well as what is viewed as, so it is a specific cheer that they were going to use that definitely has its roots in your orcish research that you had done, but it has been gone far beyond you, and that is turned over to you to, we'll say the group, however you guys want it, but it is a cheer of Arcane Mirage.
Huh.
Interesting.
All right. And then anything else we can go ahead and be thinking about for next session, because I think we're in there for tonight, unless anyone has anything else they want to accomplish.
I would just thank Golgo for his help. And like offer to take him out for like a beer or something.
Gogo responds. He's good with that. Yeah, and I'll say it is determined that it was not malicious for the new Haxton Hailders to lead this, that while they were irresponsible, therefore there's an additional fine that they will need to pay that's being handed as well.
Solid.
And so in other words, they are now considered, because like some of the thing, like where you're the city, they're considered, as long as they're staying, part of the city itself until they make their leave, since they're paying their fine.
Okay.
So they're still present. All right, and with that, we will end for tonight. For those of you watching, thank you for watching our Influences of Wildmount. It is of Rothold. It is a crazy, crazy ride, and we'll see what happens next. Y'all have a good night.